Time to turn Sean the fuck off. Oh. Welcome. Welcome in. What a day. What a big day with, like, straight up information overload, to be completely honest. Like, complete information overload. I feel like I looked at the pop reports for, I looked at the pop reports for like 2 hours straight, and then it was just like, oh my god, like, my brain is melting. You know what I mean? Like, you try to look at things that are interesting, or like, oh my god, this is that, but it's like, everything is all there at once, and it's like, oh my god. Welcome in, Super Nintendo's Protoss X, Joe, Kane, Timothy, and Asuma, Super Junk, Marty the One Man Party, Odin, Yugi-preneur, Kevin, Gan, Youngster, Ryan, Milk was indeed a bad choice, Keegan, Varney, Michael Tucci, Seth. Welcome everybody. Ren X Machina. Even Joseph, Leo, Hockey Guy. Oh, you guys are piling in. Welcome. Thank you for spending your Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hopefully you're all ready for Christmas. We're like 5 days out. That's nutty. That's nutty. Hopefully you guys are all ready for Christmas. Also, on Thursday, we have a Pioneers Atari auction. So, like, just when you thought this is the last auction before Christmas, like, oh no, it's not. Atari games are gonna are gonna hold us right into the Christmas night. Christmas Eve, bidding on some fucking ColecoVision. Let's go. Just finished work for the year. Very nice, man. Very nice. What's the best pop? Orange Crush? Pineapple Crush? Is that even a thing, Petty? Pineapple Crush? Like Crush brand pineapple beverage? That doesn't exist. I've never seen Pineapple Crush in my life. That's what you guys have out on the island.
$42.
I'm gonna have to go Orange Crush in that case. Yeah, seriously, Power Collectors, pop the brain. You can finally publicly add
$46.
Nintendo World Championships 160 to the list. Oof.
Fair warning.
Also, new one not listed in your list. 0084.
$50.
How many are there right now, Joseph? What does that take the count up to on Nintendo Powers then? Or Nintendo Power on Nintendo
Fair
World
warning.
Championships. Jeez.
Next lot. $60.
You'll send me some next time you send a package. There we go. Yes. 2 liters Pineapple Crush. Stat.
Fair warning.
Be drinking good over the Christmas break. The WATA CIB pops are out. Are you going to do a video? Yes, Crispy Bacon. I will do a video on CIB specifically.
Fair warning.
Fuck, there's so much data. Tomorrow is probably going to be a
Next
general...
lot.
A general overview video, just talking about, like, you know, just wide stuff, first thoughts, going over the modern pop, stuff like that, and then I need to do more detailed breakdowns of stuff. Of course, we're starting off with Atari today. I think we have 20 Atari games going, which, hey, now you know exactly, how many Atari games are on the pop report, because they're one of the new games listed.
85.
If we go over there and we look at pole position, which is coming up, we got 2 copies of it. Some of the Atari pops are like really thick, which I guess isn't that surprising. It's more so
Next lot.
seeing this now
$40
with Atari pops.
$65.
The amount of variance is fucking overwhelming.
$75. $85.
Like, here we go. I was gonna click on pole position because I thought it was a game that doesn't really have a lot of population data.
Fair warning.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different variants on here.
$100.
So that's the biggest thing with the pop report here. The biggest thing with the pop report is that even if, like, you don't have a game or anything, you can now use it as a reference guide for variants.
$4.
It's a super thick reference guide that you can just go and scroll through, and even on, it'll show you Pop Zero games. So Rush to Extreme Racing is Pop Zero for some reason. That seems wrong, but you can filter on the side there and look at Pop Zero as well, so you can see more variants that way. And of course, CIB is on here as well. You can open up there again to see more variants. And 64 CIB. Yeah, not many at all.
$80.
Like 6 games that were worth submitting, and then no one cares. Even Sculptor's Cut, 8.0 is the highest right now. And surprising.
$100.
There are 90 Nintendo World Championships. Common garbage.
$120.
Common trash.
$130.
90 copies. People are overpaying for that, Joseph. 90 copies. Jesus.
$150.
But Pat should sit there and say how common that is then if there's 90 copies. That's like they're flooding the market.
$160.
Marty the One Man Party. $5 dono there, man. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, dude. Only 37 matte sticker Mario Bros on the pop. You are officially rich. Yeah, I didn't even look at the
next lot.
NES CIB yet.
$46.
And it's like too much on the pop report now.
$50.
CIB. Oh, they even have loose on here. That's cool. So what do we have on Super Mario Bros? Matte sticker removed. 37 in the high. There's a 9.6 out there. Holy fuck. Wow.
Fair warning. $75. $80.
That's crazy. There's a 9.6 matte sticker out there.
$90.
The next highest after that is 9.0. Like you go from 9.0 to 9.6 if that is indeed correct. That's wild. Even gloss, there's only 192, no 9.0s.
$160.
Wow. That's crazy. Just let us know what you need, Mir, and assume we can probably compile it. It's more of the manual entry, Timothy. Just 1 second. I'll show you like some of the stuff. Like Inazuma was working on it already today. You might be like you might know already what he was working on. But it's kind of manual as to what you have to enter in to do it.
Fair warning.
So I don't want to ask you guys to just frickin' pound out charts for me.
Fair warning.
But I want to make this kind of chart right here.
$300.
This one's courtesy of Inazuma right now.
$320.
But like so that it's broken down by like 9.88++. There's 230 of them. You know what I mean? Happens 5.79% of the time across GameCube games. So just I don't know if you can do this kind of charting with any kind of autonomy.
Fair warning.
I feel like you have to enter in the manual stuff here. Like, I already have a template from last time, so it's not...
$30.
I don't have to do the calculations and stuff.
$34.
But there is a lot of manual entry. Because I have enough of the data scraped now, thanks to both of you.
$55.
It's just now
$65,
making
$70,
said data
$75,
interesting, readable, and usable.
$90. $95.
Yeah, if someone can automate this, like, yes, by all means.
$110. $120.
If someone has an easy way to automate that kind of breakdown, where it's like 9.6 A++, A+, B+, and then like column all that and percentages and stuff, like, be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yo, Tyler P. If you don't make it back to tonight, have yourself a great holiday. You as well, Tyler P. Appreciate you stopping in to say hi, man.
Fair warning. $60.
Bravehearts is likely 9698. His Matt Super Mario Bros. Yeah, I'm not surprised there.
Fair warning.
Any modern surprises to me? So with the modern pops,
$38.
I think some of them are definitely higher already than I thought. Like we go to Wii U. Like
$50.
I mean, Breath of the Wild is a good indication game. Obviously, 678 is fucking huge. That makes Breath of the Wild one of the most submitted games now, period. Wii U Breath of the Wild. Even the 7-controller variant, you know, the rare first print, has 191 in already. The other print has 487. So
$5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10. $12,
with that,
$14.
Obviously, Breath of the Wild was one of the most like
$16,
worthwhile games to send in. But if 678 exists right there, I think if more people gave a shit about these other Mario titles, Zelda titles, Color Splash, a lot of these other games likely have similar levels of volume out there. If people actually gave a shit to submit them.
Next lot.
Like, I don't look at this now and be like, wow, Color Splash has 31. Like, what a rare Wii U game. Like, no one cares to send Color Splash, right? I think we can really get... I think it's going to explode in the next 2-3 years on pop reports here for modern stuff. So just kind of like, I
Fair
guess,
warning.
be careful. Look for good grades. Like, they're not small, right?
Next
No, I don't
lot.
think anyone expected them to be small. But like,
$150.
with Wii U, right? That Zelda game was $678. Mario Galaxy is only $299.
$170.
Mario Galaxy has less than what, like 2.5 times? Or there's 2.5 times more Breath of the Wild on Wii U submitted than Mario
Fair
Galaxy. A game that we see every fucking week.
$220.
So, going by that level
Fair
of
warning.
volume that we're seeing on Wii U already, like, get ready
Next
for
lot.
Switch and PS4. All these other consoles are going to be
$60.
thick.
$70.
There's
$80.
There are going to be rare games in there, rare
$85.
grades, all that stuff, but like, if you're chasing after something that is
Fair warning.
very well printed, like, a best-selling game,
Next lot.
I don't know.
$190. $220.
Getting yourself a first print isn't going to be enough. You know what I mean?
$240.
Like, if you had just grabbed yourself a first print of Breath of the Wild, if you just grabbed yourself a first print 7 controller, you had like a 9.6A plus, right? You have 44. You have 59 copies tied with you and 44 better. If you had a 9.6A plus.
Fair
Like, if
warning.
you had a 9.4A plus, like, most of the population report is still better than you
$420.
at 9.4A plus on 7 controller. 9.2, you have a piece of
Fair
shit.
warning.
Like, that's crazy. Most of the pop report is
Next
above
lot.
9.2A plus on 7
$16.
controller Breath of the Wild.
$20.
That's crazy.
$26.
So, yeah, just,
$28.
no, it kind of confirms what I've been saying
$30.
about pop reports. If you're going after modern, like,
Fair
really,
warning.
really give a shit about what grade you're getting.
$38. $40. $42.
Really care about what grade you're getting. Do not just settle. Don't be happy just
Fair
grabbing the copy that you get and like,
$48,
oh boy, I'll
$50
just like invest in a
$55,
9.2A plus
$60,
first print Mario Kart on Switch.
$65.
Try to keep working your way up
$70.
there. Try to keep working your way up there because there's going to be a lot of stuff.
$80.
But
Fair warning.
you just sold a regular CIB
Next
$1 million
lot.
pyramid on the Wii the other day for
$20,
$15.
$36,
Zero copies
$40.
graded. Yep, $1 million pyramid, the new Wii
$42.
Grail. Like I said, you can go into these and look and see what isn't
$44.
graded yet. And right there at the very top, baby, the $1 million
$46.
pyramid on Nintendo Wii. Insane.
$48.
Insane.
$50.
Your season finally calmed down. Welcome in, CCT. Glad to hear you can
$55.
finally take a breather, man. New pop reports just dropped. That's a big
Fair
talk of
warning.
the town. Everyone's just been combing over them today. Everyone's been busting
Next
out
lot.
any game they can find in their collection
$24,
that's a pop 1,
$50.
pop 3, highest on the pop report. I think I saw a 9.8B plus PS2 game
$60.
being touted as the highest on the pop report today.
$70.
What was it? It was a Spider-Man game on PS2.
$80.
Spider-Man on PS2.
$85.
Go beyond the movie text. 9.8B plus, baby. Highest
$90.
on the pop report. It does not matter that there are 9.6A pluses
Fair
because
warning.
the seal grade doesn't matter. How many times do I have to
Next
tell
lot.
you this, old man?
$3.
So, kind of funny like that
$5.
everyone now is just,
$7.
It happens every time the pop
$9,
reports
$12,
drop. It gets kind of goofy.
$20.
But sometimes you just see, like, some people just post stuff where it's like, man,
22.
Come on.
24.
Come on.
26. 28.
the consoles that got
$30.
pop CCT, all the Atari, ColecoVision, GameCube,
Fair
original
warning.
Xbox, PS2, GameCube,
$32,
360, Wii U, and Wii,
$36. $38.
and Sega
$40.
Master System.
$42. $44. $46. $48.
Think that's it?
$50. $55.
In television, whole bunch of pre-Nintendo stuff, and then a lot of modern
$60.
stuff.
$65.
Yes, Seth, I looked at that. The
$75,
Intellivision
$80,
population report.
$85,
You have Donkey Kong
$90,
at 329. And then
95,
everything else, 69, 54,
$100.
50, 47, then everything's under 20. So I guess
Fair
on
warning.
Intellivision, the only game that matters, the only game that was printed is Donkey Kong.
Next lot.
Really funny to see there.
$320.
NES is here. We're actually starting the auction here.
400,
NES.
400, 5, 6, 700.
15-minute mark here. Starting off with Action 52 and 9.2A+. One thing I was going to say as well is the, well, Space War there was 9.0 going for 480.
Next
but
lot.
Pole Position 9.6A++ did bring a premium of 456 there. Which is, like, pretty freaking good as far as pole position goes. So if you look for 9.6A++ on this, I mean, we have 11, and there's only 2 above that. So even on these, like, super printed Atari games, once you start getting into the 9.6A++, like, there still is some degree of rarity there. Also, if you guys didn't see, Spider-Man, 118 copies.
$120.
118 copies of Spider-Man. 96 of them are A++. 58 are 9.8 A++. Seeing 96 A++, like, that's like 90% of the pop there is A++.
Next lot.
That is fucking crazy.
$180.
That's nuts. Action 52, 9.2A+ sells for 780. Yeah, that's fine. 9.4A+ just went for 1,260. I was wondering what we'd seen just a couple weeks ago. Archon goes for 192, bases loaded 2, sells for 204, VGA 80 there. Here's Batman, 8.5A.
$60.
You know what's crazy? Look how low the CIB sticker seal NES pops are. There are 2 Excitebike matte CIB.
$400.
Yeah, I saw a lot of that chokeslam, that the matte stickers are super low right now. Super low right now. I don't know if that's just like people who have them aren't sending them in because it's too expensive, or CIB collectors don't want to grade their stuff. I'm not sure, but they're all really low. Any good general guidelines for sealed Japanese imports? From a purchasing standpoint, anyway, waste of time or no? I don't think it's a waste of time at all, Tung Fu.
Next lot.
If you're going to be doing Japanese imports, definitely get an account on Zen Market or Buy-E. Do not use eBay. If you go to buy imports on eBay, you're almost undoubtedly going to be overpaying by a lot. So make sure to get an account, use Yahoo Japan, use Mercari. Actually order them from the source, not on eBay.
$220.
You were willing to settle for a 9.2 Ocarina of Time, ended up with 9.6. Never underestimate the right opportunity falling into your lap if you have cash on hand. Yes, dude. 100%. 100%, man. Now that all this information's out there and prices are falling and all this stuff, now is when people don't want to buy, which is just the funniest thing. Now you can get yourself an amazing game for like 80% off what the high was, and, you know. Like, oh, I don't want to do that. Like, sounds like a bad idea. Amazing opportunity right now, and going to be amazing opportunity into 2023.
$200.
You would have bid on the Action 52, you weren't logged in? Yeah, PS2, Grand Theft Auto Trilogy as well is hilarious. San Andreas, the Trilogy Edition, has 673 copies submitted. 673 Trilogy Editions. Holy shit.
$85.
Wow. And of them, there are 195 9.8 perfect and 270 9.6 perfect. But yes, the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy games are by far the most submitted games on PS2. After, like, if you get away from the Trilogy games, it goes down to 156 copies, which, surprisingly, is frickin' Kobe Bryant in NBA 07. That's insane. That is insane to me, that NBA 07 became the most submitted PS2 game. Above Kingdom Hearts 2, above Call of Duty, above Final Fantasy 12, God of War, God of War 2. Fucking Kobe Bryant, NBA 07. That's crazy. People just threw those at WATA, apparently. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I think everyone was guessing Trilogy to be the top. It was just how many Trilogy copies were there going to be.
Next lot.
And as it stands, I think this is the highest. Well, yeah, it is.
100,
What's the count? 673 on the Trilogy Edition. I think that's the highest pop count on anything. Yeah, there's almost more of the Trilogy Edition alone than both variants of Breath of the Wild. I don't think anything beats that. What would even have something to compete with that? Galaxy was only $300.
$380.
There's nothing. 360 Halo 4 tops it at $271.
$400. $420.
That's huge. Yeah, what a Speaking of the 10s there too, hey.
$440.
Let's see here. You didn't look up Spider-Man?
$460.
Yeah.
$480.
Everyone sends Matt there just rare? Yeah, I mean...
Fair warning.
That's also... I don't doubt that. It's just, I'm surprised how low they are.
$550.
The thing about getting some of your Wii U games graded, that population report for some of them makes it harder to pull the trigger. Yeah.
Fair warning.
I agree. Like that's my takeaway with the pop report. Chessmaster 9.6A, bringing in $600 there. The Chessmaster, let's go. It's crazy. Boulder Dash was a 9.6A, selling for literally selling for 50% of the Chessmaster.
$60.
Casino Kid was 9.6A for $336. Championship Bowling 9.6A, $324, and Cobra Triangle here 9.4A. Yeah, Milk was a bad choice. I think the overall takeaway on the pop report is that like. I think the modern pop reports are going to scare people. Just that they are kind of high already.
Fair warning.
But I don't know. I don't... Simply put, I don't see it as a bullish indicator that like, oh my god, you know, people are going to be more excited to go buy up modern.
Fair warning.
Put it that way.
$320.
Your problem right now is games aren't the only spot with insane deals and don't have to hold forever. Yup. 100%, dude. I hear you on that.
Fair warning.
NBO 7 is the G, the Byerly special deal tavern to town. Let's go. That's funny.
Fair warning. $360.
Yeah, Elysium, what a ripoff, hey? Speaking of the 10.0 grade.
Fair warning.
There are 34 10s now, as of my count.
Next lot. $55.
I want to open this.
$80. $90.
Yeah, there are 34 10s now on my count. This is the breakdown now of I'll try to make this bigger for you guys. How can I scroll?
$150.
That's the breakdown of counts now by box grade and stuff, just how it distributes. I'll scroll out one here. Sorry. I got it.
Fair
I got it. Okay, these are the seal grades right now. That's seal grade distribution on the current pop report. This is seal grade distribution on the old one. This is box grade distribution on the new pop report.
Next
There's something else that I wanted to go and take a peek at there.
$110.
Yeah, you guys can look at this for a second.
$120.
With the 10s though, yeah, Elysium on the GTA Trilogy San Andreas. What'd I say? 600, 700 copies submitted. 700 like case fresh, brand new copies submitted.
$2.
And they didn't give a 10 to it. That just feels like the biggest horseshit. The biggest horseshit that they didn't give a 10 to any of those trilogies. Well, any of the San Andreas trilogies.
$12. $16.
Just like, seems dumb. Like 34 10s down here out of 76,000 games.
$20.
Come on.
$24. $28. $32.
No one subsidy. You're having a field day now. Supio's going for it.
Fair warning.
That's kind of crazy to see there on the overall distributions and numbers. What was Wii's most graded? Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy CCT, just shy of 300 copies. But even on that,
next lot.
And Schnicker, to your point there about the
$50.
People underestimate how many modern games are still sealed in good condition. And I agree. $60. I think there are going to be a lot. The interesting thing though with a lot of this stuff,
fair warning,
is even if we go over to Mario Galaxy, right? Most submitted Wii game, 273 copies of Black Label Mario Galaxy. Of those, we have
$85.
3 9.8A++. So we have 3, like, you know, perfect copies. We have 7 9.8A+, which, you know, your next step down. So there are like 10 copies that are mint, I guess. You can add the 2 9.6A++s in there. 12 mint, like really mint, top of the pop type of copies. out of 273.
Fair warning.
With Wii, it just seems...
120.
It's weird at the Wii level. The Wii level doesn't seem like it's heavy perfect distribution. Like we definitely saw
Fair
more
warning.
A++ 9.8 on Wii U, which is I think is a more fair
Next
indication
lot.
of true modern.
$110. $120.
But Wii itself doesn't have a ton of like perfect grades actually getting pumped out of it.
$130.
Just wait until Super Modern is released. Yeah, well there you go. It
Fair
should at
warning.
least triple the number of tens.
$140.
Should at least triple the number of tens. The most obscure
warning.
console I have a graded game for, CDI Wizard. I have one of the CDI Zeldas
$160.
VGA. So that has to be the most obscure.
Fair warning. Next
The pops
lot.
are way too low for anything decent.
$140. $240.
For NES, we had the Cobra Triangle go for 408 there. Crystal Mines was an 8.0 B plus for 204. There's a lot of Plattsburgh collection today. The 9.6A Cybernoid going for 149. Dance Aerobics 9.4A for 149. Defender 2 9.6A for 180. Double Dribble 8.5A plus, one that a lot of people love. Konami Silverbox.
$480.
The new pops are so awesome, setting the industry standard for a company that got as much negative rep. They're picking up the slack. Very cool to see. Yeah, it's great.
Fair warning.
WATA now from WATA 1.5 years ago is, yeah, night and day. Halo 4 isn't even good.
Fair warning.
Yeah, exactly, Schnicker. It's insane that Halo 4 out of every
lot.
single game became the most
$60.
Xbox 360 game.
$120.
Here's Duck Hunt for the Famicom box system. 8.0 cartridge.
$160.
They're cool. Famicom box is cool. VGA is screwed. They're knowing they're going through their old submissions to figure out what pop reports with variants are. I don't think they're going to do that either,
warning.
Timothy. Like, I don't think VGA's is going to be a big, extensive variant pop
Next
report
lot.
list. Because, yeah, I think there's just too much data that is not going to be able to be parsed out. So we're going to get, I think it's going to be
Fair
more
warning.
bulk counts. And then whatever, when they did start
Next
tracking
lot.
variants or whatever variants they did track.
$750.
I'd be baffled,
$850.
absolutely baffled if they went through everything and went through it all.
$950.
The Duck Hunt box there, Duck Hunt Famicom box cartridge goes for
Fair
$192.
warning.
Everett and Lendy sell for $94.
$1,000.
Here's Final Fantasy 7.5A. Much more affordable copy of the game here. We're just pushing over $1,000.
Fair warning. Next lot. $120.
To be fair, people stack those trilogy packs like bricks, probably damaged a lot of cases. That is true. But a lot of those trilogy
$130.
packs were probably coming, or I know they were coming out of factory cases as well, though. Because we've seen even Heritage now sell a factory case of GTA Trilogy.
$170. $180.
The entire world was looking for sticker CIB for like 15 months,
Fair
and they came
warning.
up with 2 Excite bikes. Yeah, it makes me feel bad now, Chokeslam, that I had a frickin' matte sticker. I think it was a matte sticker Excite bike in a big NES bundle for like $5,000 that the guy then canceled and refunded me on.
$280. $300.
It had a Mario gloss or matte in it too.
$320.
And I did 3 or 4 days passed, and then I just got the refund, right? So probably backdoored on that. Feels good, man.
Fair warning. Next lot. $140.
They did just start giving 10s. Bet if you take those 9.8 trilogies, they will 9.6 or 10 now.
Fair warning.
Yeah.
$160.
Yep. The age of the 10. Age of the 10 is upon us.
Fair
Final
warning.
Fantasy 7.5A did close at $1,200.
Fair warning.
$1,200 get you a
$180.
7.5A. I'm just curious to see on Final Fantasy, because I'd love to pick one of these up eventually.
$190.
1,740, 8.5B plus there.
Fair warning.
8.0A, wow, used to be $3,400 January of this year. So tonight the 7.5A went for like
Fair
a third
warning.
of that price.
$240.
That's crazy. Yeah, I need to get a copy of Final Fantasy.
Fair warning.
Really, really, really cool NES game.
Next lot. $130. $170. $180.
Trying to keep up with you guys here. No Japanese games
Fair
included.
warning.
What's up with that? Yeah, no Japanese, no PAL, no...
Next
Very
lot.
little Canadian.
$85.
So those variants are excluded for now.
$90.
Waiting for those ones on the next update, hopefully.
$95.
Hopefully 3 to 4 months we'll have that. Take the Last of Us, for example. What are they going to say? Something like 300 total, 250 unknown, 49 re-releases, 1 first print. Just doesn't make sense. Yep. I know.
$140.
I know, Timothy, I know. It's going to be kind of... It's
Fair
not going to be
warning.
useless because there is still going to be a lot of stuff, but...
$160.
How many of the 38 Bioshock Infinites are yours? It's a crime there's only 38 on there, GBO. It's a crime there are only 38 in Bioshock Infinites. How high is it even?
Fair warning.
Are there a bunch of the Grail on there?
$90.
No review, the complete edition,
Fair
no
warning.
country. There's only one! There's only one perfect copy of
Next
Bioshock
lot.
Infinite. There's only one
$220.
9.8A++. That is investable.
$240.
Sean would agree. That is in the
$260.
investment tier.
$280.
Did you see that one variant of Finest Hour that has 4 copies?
Fair
Is that like a
warning.
first print? Funny enough, I bought it on HA and then just re-auctioned it because I saw 2x security stickers.
Next lot.
I didn't see it.
$3. $60.
What are you? Sorry about the auction. There's so much information about the pop reports that if anything big sells with the auction, we'll pop in there and take a peek. But
$80. $85. $90.
with Call of Duty,
$100. $110.
yeah, anything you guys saw that you thought was interesting, by all means, put it forward because
$140.
I can't comb this much myself. So, no, I don't know. 80791 product code, 4 of them.
$160.
I have no idea, Elysium, on that.
$170.
Looks like 2 Black Label copies of Call of Duty, but I have no idea what the difference would be between those.
Fair warning. Next
10
lot.
versus 9.8 is basically up to whether the grader had a good bowel movement that morning.
$280.
If it was truly up to that, Lee, we would see more 10s. Surely everyone at the WATA office isn't all plugged up.
$480.
Seems like the average subbed NES CIB is a 7.5.
$500.
I need to see that, Joseph, too. I need to see what the average is on that.
$750.
Yeah, the Kenneth Steven collections need to be fully graded before they release
Fair
it.
warning.
Now you're scared for the DS pop numbers, which is most of your
$800.
collection. Yeah, BOGO, I think when stuff like that drops as well, there's going to be
Fair
some thick
warning.
numbers on some of those games.
$850.
And it's just a reminder, too, that, like, on these reports, I don't have the breakdowns yet.
Fair warning.
That one, the thing, just 1 second. Give me a second
Next
here.
lot.
Pause. Inazuma had it on
$70.
his. Because he beat me to the punch with doing some sort of...
$80. $85.
With doing certain data.
$90.
Because I was busy working on the seal grades, first and foremost.
$110.
But-
$100.
Open this up again here.
$140.
Sorry, Inazuma.
100.
Taking all your credit here.
$220. Fair warning. $240. $260. $280.
On this sheet here. And this is just hard case games in
Fair
general,
warning.
right? But if we go to GameCube, right?
$300.
On GameCube, if you go 9.0 and above, 65% of all GameCube
Fair
games right
warning.
now are 9.0 and above. 65%
Next lot.
9.0 and above.
$18.
It's, you know, again, what I've been
$55,
stressing
$67,
over and over and over again. That 9.0A, 9.0,
Fair warning.
9.2A. You have a below...
Next
You
lot.
have a below average copy.
$28.
That, you know, of
$50.
everything submitted right now, you have a below average copy.
$55.
And that's crazy.
$60.
Yeah, I use browser Discord. Absolute browser
$65,
Discord.
$70. $80.
You know, even with GameCube right now, it's 34, 40%.
$100.
40? Yeah, 40% are 9.4 and above.
$120.
It's just not that hard to achieve on a hard case.
$140.
Hard case just changes everything. Scroll down for December Pops. Fuck, I closed it.
$160.
Indiana Jones, The Temple of Doom there did
Fair
sell for $960 in a 9.2A. Wizards and Warriors 2 is 9.68 for $360. John Elway goes for $104 there. Kings of the Beach is a 9.4A+. That's
Next
NES,
lot.
Greg, you fool. Thank you.
$110.
Well,
$160.
Well, this is why I don't do this. This is why I do videos.
$170.
Right? This is why I do frickin' videos.
$180.
I only do videos that I can edit.
Fair warning. $190.
Hum.
$200. $220.
Okay, let's get to an actual console I meant to talk about here.
Fair
He doesn't
warning.
have good...
Next lot.
Oh, I'm on NES. Okay, I see why I'm fucked.
$380.
I see why I'm fucked in the head here. Okay.
$420.
Redo.
$440.
Redo. So if you thought those numbers were bad, right? You were like, oh my god, 66% is 9.0 or above? Okay. On GameCube,
Fair warning.
it's actually 96% is 9.0 or above.
$50.
96% of GameCube games are 9.0 or above.
warning.
And if you get up to 9.4 and above, it's
Next lot. $120.
It's 77% are 9.4 or above.
$160.
If you don't have 9.4 on GameCube, like, you are well below average.
$180.
Like, 9.2A is a shitty grade.
$190.
That is everything the data now proves.
$200.
And A+, and GameCube for some reason only has a 5.65% A++ rate.
$260.
Literally the second lowest console on all pop reports so far of A++ distribution is GameCube. 5.65%.
$300.
Super freaking low for some reason. If anyone wants to chime in with why
Fair
that
warning.
is. But yeah, if you have a hard case game
Next
and you have like a 9.092, like,
$3,000.
you're below average. Shitty. The Kung Fu
warning.
there was a 5.5 B+
$3,400.
late print, selling for $601, which seems low, honestly, to get yourself a sealed black box. Here's Zelda 9.0
Fair
B+
warning.
oval.
$3,600.
Hard case changes everything. Agreed,
Fair
those are
warning.
words collectors should live by, seriously. Given your relationship with Heritage, you happen to know the story
Next
behind the
lot.
single-owner collection auction happening next year?
$420.
It's on the online calendar? No, I do not, Mike. I do not know anything about that one yet.
$460.
The Zelda 9.0 B+, still $4,000. Still $4,000 to get yourself
Fair
a
warning.
9.0 B+ late print. Which, if
Next
you last saw
lot.
it, 8.5 B+, go for
$110.
4,560, so now you can get yourself a 9.0 B+ for less. That's good.
$170.
This is the last
$180.
print versus the second last print. So, you know, a little bit
Fair
there,
warning.
but still.
$190.
9.0 B+ sitting in the $4,000 range. Metroid Classic Series is
Fair
9.0 A, selling for $800. Mission Cobra
$240.
Unlicensed Bunch Games.
$260. $280. Fair warning.
Larry is bullying you on Discord.
$300. $340.
You need to beat a game with a brick to get below 9.0. It's genuinely hard, Thane.
Fair
It's
warning.
genuinely hard, man.
$380.
You saw those videos, like, in my unboxing,
Fair
right?
warning.
That first WATA unboxing I did, where I genuinely sent stuff that I thought
Next lot.
was in shitty condition, and I'm getting 9.4s.
$70.
So,
$80.
like,
$85.
I haven't hit an 8.5 yet, I don't think.
$95.
Even my Sun Faded Fable 2 still got a 9.0, baby.
$110.
Even my Fable 2 with the faded spine, they still gave that a 9.0. If you, like, yeah, falling below a 9 is just like, my god, the hell happened? They're made of hard plastic, wrapped in
$130.
plastic. Why would they be beat to hell? 100%. 100%. Yeah, I think
Fair
with
warning.
Switch, Mike, we're genuinely going to see like 9.6 A plus be the average. I think it's just going to be stupid.
$150.
Like 9.4 A plus for sure will be
Fair warning.
like on the average line with Nintendo Switch. 100%.
Next lot.
Yeah, exactly.
$55.
9.4 or less on Switch seems below average. Yeah. And if you have below an A plus seal rating, you're just like you suck.
$110.
You suck.
$120.
Because we already see it on just one second here. We
Fair
already
warning.
see it on Wii U. Here's the distribution for Wii U seals. I don't have box rate data, but you can see already. Like if you have an A seal rating on Wii U, you fucking suck. You have
Next
the
lot.
you know what I mean? Just to
$110.
put it as bluntly as I can. A plus is 70% of the games. A plus plus is the other 20%. Only 10% of all Wii U games are below A plus at this time. Only 10% of all of them
Fair warning.
are below A plus at this
$140.
time. So if we're talking Nintendo Switch,
Fair warning.
which is, you know, what, 5 to 10 years newer than Wii U? You don't even remember. When did the Wii U come out?
$160.
On seal grades, you want to get an A.
Fair
For most
warning.
consoles, like anything vintage, retro, and stuff, you want to be in the A. If you're talking like NES, Super Nintendo,
Fair
consoles like that, getting an A seal grade, not that bad. And the average is still around 9.0 though on those
$190.
consoles. So you can
Fair
see,
warning.
like, you know, obviously A plus would be nicer, but having an A, there's
Next
a ton of
lot.
A on here too. You always want to avoid the B
$65.
plus and lower. That always puts you into like the
$85.
bottom tier of those consoles, regardless of which console you're talking about.
$95.
Switch is also less surface area. Very good point.
$110.
Very good point. So despite them being way freaking newer, there's also less range for them to get damaged. That's funny.
Fair warning.
Between all three games in the
$120.
Mass Effect series, only 198 exists, and it's 9.8.
Fair warning.
Found that really interesting. Yeah, that is interesting, Andy. That's
Next
the thing,
lot.
is like really on the
$220.
on the very top of the pop reports, like right in the 9.8 A plus plus level.
$260.
It's rare as hell.
$280.
It's still rare as hell on these boxed games to get 9.8 A plus plus. Like the Trilogy Edition is a massive outlier on PS2. Because if you get away from that game specifically,
Fair warning.
like if we go to the first normal game, which is NBA The Life, we have 4 9.8 A plus plus out of 156.
Fair warning.
Kingdom Hearts 2 has 1 9.8 A plus plus out of 154 copies.
$380.
Call of Duty has, I just want to get away from the Legacy Edition, 1
Fair warning.
9.8 A plus plus. Final Fantasy 12 has 4. Like
Next
God of
lot.
War has 10.
$190.
Let me see normal copies here. Or Security Seal copy has 1 9.8 A plus plus first print.
$220.
Yeah, the highest of the high
Fair warning.
is really rare still on PS2, GameCube, and the like.
$240.
And like I said on GameCube, like literally right now, the second
Fair
rarest
warning.
distribution of A++ seals. It goes original Xbox, which has
Next
below
lot.
5% of the games are hitting A++.
$85.
Then GameCube, which has 5% of the games hitting A++, and then NES, which has 6%. Isn't that nuts? GameCube and
warning.
Xbox are more rare to find an A++ seal rating right now than on NES.
$130.
The fuck? Like, data like that's really interesting to me.
Fair warning.
That's such a brutal distribution? Yup. Yup, it is.
Next lot.
Pop reports have been fun comparing your first CGC
$85,
sub back. 2 other games are Pop Zero and your 9.6 A++. Wii Dragon Ball is higher than anything on the WATA Pop report. Yeah, GBOmetric, I saw you post that Dragon Ball
Fair
game on
warning.
Wii. I have to know,
$130.
what was your assumption on the grade?
$140.
What did you think that game was going to get? Because obviously, getting a 9.6 A++ on the WATA scale, that's like that's perfect. You know what I mean? That's your VGA 90 kind of copy. So I'm curious if you thought it was going to get A++
Fair warning.
with CGC? If you think it would have been a
Next
VGA
lot.
90, like how fresh was that thing?
$1,100.
Really curious to hear your opinion. I know you've submitted a lot of games, so you have an opinion on that type of stuff.
Fair
Star
warning.
Tropics was 9.2A plus for 159. Mario Bros 2, 7.5. Jesus.
$950.
Woof! Almost called that a 9 point something there. $1,200 get you a 7.5A oval there. Here's Mario Bros 3, the challenge set.
Fair warning.
This one is a 9.2.
Next lot.
You guessed it was about a 9.6A plus,
$44,
but you never guessed anything is an A plus plus. You don't trust yourself. It's
$80.
with WATA at this point, man.
$90.
I just don't even like guessing an A plus plus just feels like a losing venture with WATA. It's like, oh, you think it's an A plus plus? Like, just think it's not.
Fair warning.
Just think it's not.
$140.
It means A seal is rare. That's true, Mike. That's true.
$160.
B plus, very rare seal grade. That'll never change. Do I
Fair
think please
warning.
Pokemon Red games in yellow are
$170.
worth it looks like first editions, or is population getting too high?
Fair
I don't
warning.
think the population on red or yellow will ever be too high. Ever.
Next lot.
Ever.
$280.
Those games I think are 100%
$440.
pop proof. They will, you know, like
$550.
they're just gonna be fine.
$600.
And there's a Rattata print. Yellow's a first print tonight. Otherwise, it's the second print.
$650.
But no, I'm not afraid of Pokemon pop reports.
Fair warning. $700.
It just has too much demand, and it always will.
Fair warning. $750.
If the Pokemon pop reports were like 3 to 4 times higher than what they were, then I'd be like, oh
Fair
man,
warning.
maybe. But
$800.
I just don't think they're that high right now. This is 80 plus
Fair
turtles.
warning. $850.
Is faded to shit. Yes. Chokeslam. I was just about to. That's what I was getting to. This looks
Fair warning.
extremely sun
$900.
faded. Huh.
Fair warning.
80 plus. I don't have a clue what WATA might give that. But yeah, that's bleached for sure. Tecmo
Fair
Bowl was an oval.
$950.
Later, Tecmo Bowl is a CIB. Sorry, and the challenge set Mario 3 went for $1,000.
Fair warning.
Do you actually
Next
think
lot.
this isn't faded, Supyo?
$550.
Because the back, looks normal
Fair
in my
warning.
opinion, but the front just it looks so
Next lot.
washed.
$220. $240. $260. Fair warning. $300.
I don't know, man.
$320.
That's true. We have seen the overexposure before.
$340.
If that's the case, though, geez. That's
Fair
tough
warning.
to photograph it like that.
$360. $300. $400.
Tetris was an 8.0A for $600 there. Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
$460.
9.4A plus.
$480. $500.
But your 7 controller Zelda and Devil's Third, they are above
$600.
9.6A plus. There we go, expensive cardboard. Good stuff. Your Game & Wario's
Fair
9.0A,
warning.
but I knew it was damaged and slight sun fade. You really think 9.8 will be
Next
the
lot.
average for Switch if 9.4 is the average for GameCube? Then that's like
$50.
20-year gap.
$70.
Oh, we're gonna see. We're gonna see,
$80.
Mike.
$90.
Here's another
$100,
Famicom box cartridge. This one is
$110,
Wild Gunman.
$120.
8.0 on this.
Fair warning.
You have a 9.88 plus Pokemon
$130.
Gold. It appears there are only 2 of them, but you thought there were at least 2 others that have
Fair
come to
warning.
market. I thought there were
Next
2 as
lot.
well. Or have we just seen a
$2,
9.8A plus and a
$70.
9.8A plus plus come to market? I can't remember, Rick, if we saw 2 9.8A plus
$70,
pluses,
$80.
or if it was just a 9.8 plus.
Fair warning. $85.
Rare's Market had a game with faded spine and it got
Fair
a VGA
warning.
60. Oof.
$90.
I mean, if that's the case, then surely that's not faded, right? 80 plus and that much
Fair
fade
warning.
seems weird.
Next lot. $220. $480.
Pokemon games will be like Spider-Man and Batman comic
$550.
books in the future, you think? Yeah, I just think they're safe. personally.
$750.
You have red, emerald, yellow 9294. Nice. Both an A++ seals. Nice, Raj. Nice, dude.
$850. $900.
Hot take, Pokemon kind of sucks. I will forever have too much nostalgia to ever say anything bad about Pokemon. Wizards and Warriors, 9.4A. This last sold, I was looking at this prior to the auction. Last sold in April. Not this copy, it was a different copy. Last sold in April for $3,600.
$65.
Today, this is one of those April to now comps that we, it's down 50% from April.
$120.
That's the short and skinny. Wizards and Warriors 9.4A, down 50% since April.
$130.
We haven't seen that one come up again though.
$40.
Last time it was in the April signature. So also a little bit surprising to see it come up in a weekly.
$60. $180.
Yeah, I wouldn't say 80 plus is horrible either.
Fair warning.
You were looking over the Wii Pop, and I have a game that is the only one on the list. Ivy the Kiwi, solid game. And a game that isn't recorded in the Pop too, Ultimate Shooting Collection. Nice, Silotic. Yeah, dude, we've been talking about Pops this whole time here. But yeah, if anyone has anything else they want to share about the Pop reports, by all means. Anything you thought was interesting, anything you thought was an outlier, expected, unexpected. Because I haven't been able to comb through every single new Pop yet, so I know some of you guys are looking closely at some things, and other people are looking closely at other things. That game would not be 80 plus if it was faded like that. No way. If it's faded, it happened after grading. That was my thought too. I agree.
Fair warning.
No power collectors. I don't think VGA does any kind of qualifiers, right? I don't think they do any kind of stuff like that. Yeah, the Famicom box games were used in kiosks in hotels to promote the Famicom in like 1988-89. Yeah, really cool. Famicom box is really cool. It's one of those things where it's worth Googling and just reading the wiki on it. Cool item. Cool little collectible.
$180. Fair warning.
They didn't pay VGA 15 for the UV resistant cases. That feeling when you don't pay for archival. You spent all your money on WATA Deep badges and you didn't get the UV resistance.
$220. $240.
Do I? Is my mic quiet?
Fair warning.
Next
lot.
Could be okay. Everything looks like it's normal volume.
$120.
We have CIB game lots here, ending off NES. Just a CIB lot of CIB NES games. Not bad titles, but just CIB NES games. Entering into Nintendo Powers though here. Put a timestamp up. Oh my god, we've been here for an hour already. Can you guys believe that?
Next lot.
We've been here for 54 minutes already. What the hell?
$440. $480.
Wow.
$550.
That went by quick.
$600.
What's the best lowest grade I would consider for Game Boy games?
Fair
First, let's watch Nintendo Power 5.5 here.
Next lot.
I was gonna say I don't think it's gonna pump any higher there. 660 for a 5.5, which I mean, still pretty freaking expensive for a Nintendo Power. For Game Boy games, expensive cardboard.
Fair warning. $26.
Game Boy is so hard to say just like a specific grade.
$28.
Because Game Boy in general is pretty freaking rare. So if we go to something like Game Boy, I would be very happy with like a VGA 80.
Next lot.
I would accept an 8.0A.
$85.
It just like with a lot of Game Boy games, beggars can't be choosers. Like you have to take what comes up, or you may just never get it.
$100.
The Pokemon games, you can be a bit more picky.
$140.
If you just like random Game Boy game, the Game Boy is tough. I'd probably take 8.0A and be happy.
$150.
You're just glad you're on the tail end of Gen X. We didn't get honeydicked by Pokemon. Yes, that is 100% true. And had I not like grew up with Pokemon and everything, I really wonder how much attachment I would have, or if I would have gotten into it or anything like that.
Next lot. $38.
Nintendo Power number 3 there was a 6.5, went for $55. Nintendo Power number 6 was a 7.5, went for $180.
Fair warning.
Nintendo Power number 8 here is a 5.5.
Next
Pretty
lot.
low grades on these today.
$12.
This one's an
$24.
8.0 qualified. The bonus tip book is detached.
Fair warning.
Yeah.
Next lot.
Oh my god, it went for nothing. Oh my god. $51 there. That was like $22
$40
plus the minimum. Jesus.
40,
8.5 on the Mario 64, right?
$50.
This one sold. Yeah, it must just be exposure sup, yo. Because look at how they did this
Fair
one too.
warning.
Like you'd think this one is faded as well. I mean, maybe this is faded. So what to say,
Fair
it shouldn't
warning.
be, but then I saw this corner up here.
$70.
Like, maybe this is faded. Shit, I don't know.
Fair warning.
But I'm thinking it's just an exposure issue.
Next
8.5
lot.
on it. Surely you wouldn't get 8.5 with a faded magazine.
$28.
Sold for $94 there. Nintendo Power number 128. 8.0 qualified on this one as well. Mario Party 2
warning.
though. Really cool cover.
$30.
How do you think these games consoles be affected by the
Fair
new
warning.
pop reports? Will it change anything for any consoles? I don't think so, Daniel.
Next lot.
If anything, maybe we'll see
$24,
prices slide a little bit more on
$26.
modern stuff. Or people will get stubborn and not lower their prices on modern stuff.
$30.
Like, people might try to be, you know, people might get stupid with it and be like, oh, it's a pop one,
$34.
9.6, and like, all of a sudden prices freeze. All of a sudden liquidity
warning.
stops because people think they have like things that are way more special than they are.
Next
So that could
lot.
happen too.
$3. $60.
Yeah. There's a few different things that could happen. Overall, I don't think it's going to change much
$70.
though. But I think the people who are involving themselves in this, like, you know, the everyday kind of person
$85.
who actually participates in this hobby, I think they're going to look at modern stuff differently.
Fair warning.
Maybe try and be a little bit more picky.
$90.
That's about the only thing I think is really going to change.
$95.
Yeah, $660 for a 5.5 Nintendo Power 1 is, yeah,
Fair warning.
that's quite a bit. Yo, welcome in, Simon Space. You are just at the start of
Next
Super
lot.
Nintendo. Starting off with Bill Lambert's college
$22.
basketball there.
$140. $160.
What the beep is Nintendo Power? It is magazines.
$180. $200.
Nintendo Power
$220.
magazines.
Fair warning.
Do I know which Brawl variant on the pop is
$260.
first? Not really.
$280.
It should be the made in Japan.
$320.
There's so many Brawl variants.
Fair warning. $340.
It should be this one right here.
Fair
The
warning.
64279A. Because this is the USA counterpart right here. And you can see there's only
Fair
10
warning.
Japan Black Label, and there are 99 USA Black Label.
Next
And the
lot.
other day, I bought a 9.6 A++, of which there are only 4. And only 2 better. Well, 3 better if you count 9.8
Fair
A+,
warning.
but 9.6 A++. Not too freaking bad, not too freaking bad. Only 4 of them.
Fair
That's the kind of exclusivity I like.
$440.
You know when
$550.
here's Chavez 2 taking off. Let's go Chavez. Only 3 copies on the pop
Fair
report.
warning.
Old heads can all appreciate Chavez 2.
Next lot.
We had Boogerman Pick and
$60.
Flick Adventure 5.5A for $396 there. Chavez 2 for
$70.
$660. Chuck Rock 8.0A.
$80.
It was Pokken Tournament on the Wii U. The 9.6 A++ sold for like
$90.
$60 more than 9.6 A+, which is crazy.
$100.
Crazy.
$120. $140.
Given the actual relative rarity of how much harder it is to
$170.
achieve the plus, a small difference in price
Fair
is
warning.
just illogical, honestly.
Next lot. $95.
Haven't been around for a while, but you're wondering if you ever figured out what was with those 2 Xbox games. Ghidorah. I know that WATA did grade them.
Fair warning.
I know that WATA graded them. They will be in the next
$190.
unboxing. But WATA did grade them. VGA rejected them. I have no freaking clue why. They came from Deal Tavern. They should have been case fresh. WATA graded them.
$240.
Take it for what you will.
Fair warning.
Yeah, I think it has to be the exposure stuff, yo. I think it has to be. There's so many Nintendo Powers laying around. They shouldn't be going for anything unless they are mint. Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I guess tonight we kind of did see that, though. Even the 8.5 issue here. Like, 8.5 is pretty solid. Still, under $100.
Fair warning.
I guess people 9.0 and above?
Next lot.
8.85 though. That's
$36.
very good collector grade there on Nintendo Powers, I think. That's a nice magazine.
Fair warning. $40. $44. $46.
Do I think CGC will ever lower their CIB grading price? Well, Mike, the big thing that's interesting is
$48.
WATA is
$15.
teasing CIB pricing or changes or whatever. So if WATA comes out and they're like, fuck it, $75 CIB, then I think CGC has to. So I don't know when the WATA announcement's going to come. Might be early 2023, might be in the next week.
Next lot.
But
$340.
if WATA comes out and severely drops the CIB price, then CGC will have to respond. If they don't, then
fair warning.
No, I don't think CGC will change their price for a long time.
Next lot. $90.
Because, you know, they had like 2 years to think about what price they wanted to choose for CIB, so...
$100.
The F-Zero there was a 7.5 A plus black label copy of the game for $384. Display box for Pinocchio, $79. Daffy Duck, the Marvin Missions, 9.0 A for $312 there. Not too shabby. Here's F1 Rock 9.0 A, only 3 copies on the Pop Report, of course.
Fair warning. $130.
I think CGC is charging $100 right now.
Fair warning.
Right? I think CGC is $100 right now.
$140. $150.
I think they're $100 on CGC for a CIB game, which is much lower than WATA is right now, for sure.
$170. Fair warning.
Next time you want a game, you're going to tell everyone it's faded so it drops the value.
$2.
Hey-o.
$14. $18.
2 WATA things you're waiting for: the new cases and 3DS grading. Yes. Those are the 2 like big anticipated things now. 3DS really is the big thing now. Like that, I think the most people still want to be introduced. I was kind of baffled 3DS wasn't introduced in the update they did. Like, how did we not get 3DS, right? It makes no sense to me. But that is for sure the next big anticipated thing.
Next lot.
Console, I guess.
$65.
F-Rock's Race of Champions did sell for $192 there. Jeopardy Deluxe went for $53. Kirby's Dream Course is a box only. No, I know it's a different size blister. I just really thought they were going to introduce it with the same... with the new ones, you know what I mean? I just thought they were going to introduce it.
$75. $80.
Part of me almost thinks that maybe they didn't, just to not be completely flooded with modern shit all at once. Like, you know what I mean? 3DS will be a very popular submission console, I assume. So maybe they purposely were like, oh man, we'll just do 3DS on the next one so that, like, you know what I mean? They don't get hit by literally everything all at once. But
fair warning.
Did you see the mold on the 9.8 A++ Connor trigger? Yeah, holy, please don't bid.
$190.
Any news when PSP games are going to be graded? Right. I totally forgot that PSP isn't even graded yet. No news, no word on that, Peekapoo. Much like 3DS, I assume PSP will be part of the next one. PSP, Vita, 3DS, maybe Game Gear.
$90.
But no news. No news.
$120.
Mary Shelley's Frankenstein there for $228. Super
Fair
Bases Loaded 9.2A.
$130.
Yeah, PSP is graded, just not by WATA.
Fair
True.
$140.
How often do they update the pop reports? Right now it's every 4 to 5
Fair
months
warning.
right now.
$150.
That's been the last 2 updates. It was 5 months the first time, and this next update was 4 months.
$170.
So we should have another update 3, 4, 5 months from now, sometime in
$180.
March, April, May.
$190. Fair warning.
Is there a story behind these CIB batches being common on Heritage now? I don't know, Auntie. I don't know where or why they have all of these
Fair
CIB
warning.
batches now. I have to assume it was one really big consignment.
Next lot. $55.
That, you know, the person
$70.
sent in everything, and
$80.
there was probably some really good shit at the high end, but then Heritage also just took the lower end stuff, and these were ones that were advised that they shouldn't grade, either due to condition or whatever, you know what I mean? So, you, instead of them spending 100 at CGC or 175 at WATA, which would literally erase all value on these games, they just throw them up as a bundle. At least the consignor makes some money then.
Fair warning.
Because if you were to grade this type of stuff, like you'd literally sell it for $0 after grading fees. That's my best guess. Really big consignor, they just took everything. Some big submitter
Fair
probably
warning.
sent 10. Yeah, there we go. Supyo is thinking the same thing.
$60.
You assume the new cases released first, then they
Fair
trickle
warning.
in additional consoles in 2023, spacing it out. Well, maybe with the release of the new
Next
cases,
lot.
Hockey Guy,
$2. $14.
with the release of the new cases, they
$18,
might introduce the new
$20,
sizes.
$30.
Like, that could be the plan, you know what I mean? Like, here are the new cases, and we now take
$34.
3DS, PSP, Vita, because it's just, like, easier to create these new
$38.
cases. Hopefully, anyway. That's what I have my fingers crossed for.
Fair warning.
Super Bases Loaded 222.
$42.
Sells for 222, sorry. Super Gold 2 sells for 288 in a 9.2A.
Fair
Here's
warning.
Tetris and Dr. Mario, another 4-display only box.
Next lot. $260.
All games are going to 0 anyway. Welcome in, Larry.
$280.
But yeah, these CIB lots are actually, like, they're pretty freaking good.
Fair warning.
Like, this is a good lot of Super Nintendo games here. I mean, they all are, actually. They're all just solid CIBs, but...
Fair warning. $300. $340.
Why didn't the Discord confirmed 3DS grading is coming with... What? Did they?
Fair warning.
Did they really? Blockbuster?
$380.
I didn't know that they confirmed that.
Fair warning.
That's huge if so. Big if true and true if big. That's awesome.
Fair warning. $400.
Yeah, this bundle here, we're almost at $500 here so far.
Fair warning. $420. $440.
On the pop report, you see 100% and 83% on Pokemon Yellow.
Fair warning.
It should just be by the ESRB rating, no?
Fair warning.
Oh, so these ones are both
Next lot.
solid rating, are both late prints.
$240.
So both of these are late prints right here of the 100% and the 83%.
$320.
The actual first print is the Made in Japan pixelated with 116 there, and the second print is this Made in Japan no rating. So both of these Made in
Fair
Japan
warning.
solid ratings are late prints of the game. I don't know if there's really
Next
any
lot.
difference between the 100% and the 83%.
$440.
One of the two of them probably came earlier. Not sure if it's going to make a difference. It means
Fair
double
warning.
ender or not, yeah. I just don't know if it's going to make any kind of actual difference there. Especially when it comes from late prints.
$480.
The 8 RPG lot there, sold for $552. Incantation and Tecmo Secret of the Stars goes for $456. Here are 4 Square games. We have Final Fantasy 2, 3, Mystic Quest, and Evermore.
$500. Fair warning.
No, because first for red and blue are double
Next
ender,
lot.
and second for yellow is double ender, so it depends on the game.
$280.
Boom.
$300.
Perfect argument right there, Supyo. Couldn't have put it any simpler. Yeah, you asked? I don't remember them confirming it either, Thane, but if Blockbuster says so, I mean, hey. Hey, I'm not gonna argue that. Sounds good to me. 3DS coming with the new pop report. Or with the new cases, sorry.
$55, $90.
That's excellent, if so.
$130. $140.
9.0 or higher for CIB cardboard is where the pops really start to lean out. Have to take the numbers with a grain of salt. Displaying people don't seem to grade CIB. Yeah, 9.0 and above on cardboard CIB is just like really, really nice.
Next lot.
I would argue that a lot of people who even have CIB games don't have 9.0 or above anyway. Because that's just at that nuanced level where, like,
fair warning.
Your casual collector who just buys stuff at the game store or collects games, like, they probably just don't have the 9.0. So that's getting into that level of people who
fair warning.
Like want to submit, who pay a ton of attention and type of stuff.
Next
I don't know.
lot.
I don't know.
$2,400.
The Flash there sold for $264. Donkey Kong Land 3 goes for $324. Pokemon Red, Rattata, 9.2A+.
Fair warning.
Sub 3,000?
Next lot. $1,900.
8.5A plus last print on this one. The 9.2A plus, 2640. This one's about to close at about 2,000?
$2,200.
This one's about to push the same price. Is there a qualifier on this one?
Fair warning.
Where's my Discord?
Next lot. $1,900.
There you go. 2640 versus 2400.
Next lot.
And the Pokemon Yellow is a 9.0A first print going for 2160. I can't believe how high the 8.5A plus sold though. The Rattata just severely undersold then? 9.2A plus last sold sold 1 month ago
$22
for $3,400.
$44.
$800 down in a month? 25% of its value?
Fair warning.
8, 16, 20. Yeah, 25%, give or take. 27, 28%? Wait, no, the other way. 23%?
Fair warning.
I can't believe how much this 8.5 sold for. 2,400? What? Why? Okay.
Fair warning.
I do say
Next lot.
that is interesting.
$70.
Serpent goes for 134 and Shanghai for 89 bucks. Virtual League Baseball 9.6A plus.
Fair warning. $80. $85.
Yo, Gary Dose, welcome in, dude.
Fair warning.
The only one who thinks the seal on yellow is funky.
$90.
Is it? What's
Fair
going
warning.
on? Trouble on Funkatown? An H-Seam seal rating?
Next lot. $140.
Like how it just kind of looks really like pronounced or thick right here? I think the box is pushing inwards, creating a shadow. Might be wrong. What's the grade? 9.0 on this?
Fair warning.
It looks weird, but it also looks correct.
$180.
Now we have CIB
Fair
Game
warning.
Boy lots here.
Next lot. $190.
If you have a sealed game that you think would be 9.0C, would you remove seal and send it as CIB? I don't think so. Yeah, you could do 9.0 NS, exactly. You could probably do the 9.0 NS and have better eye appeal. I might do that.
Next lot. $120.
Yeah, that just made no sense, Supyo, on that Pokemon sale there.
Fair
Made
warning.
no sense there.
$130.
You sold Mario Kart 64 7.0 C Plus for $4K. If you would have opened
Fair
it,
warning.
that would have been worth about $500 to $1,000. Yes.
$140.
I 9.0 NS versus
Fair
9.0 C. I mean, I'd probably still take the C unless it says
Next
really
lot.
bad eye appeal.
$140.
Yeah, unless the C just makes it look like shit. Because, you know, a C is going to be ripped and torn and have
Fair
scratches and scuffs, so if the C looks really bad, I'd probably rather have NS. Exactly. You can open up a sealed game and not have mint insides. Exactly.
Fair warning.
Joe Kane, did you pick up a win?
Next lot. $55. $110.
FNS. Is there a way for you to look up if one of your favorite games is coming to an auction anytime soon? The best way to do it, Andres, would just be to use the main page of Heritage. And just like whatever game you're looking for, like let's say you're looking for Mario Galaxy, you can just type in Mario Galaxy.
Next lot.
And then you can see like, oh, there's one copy coming up, you know, in the next weekly, there are going to be 2 copies. Or 2 weeklies from now. So the best way to kind of do it would just be to search the main page for the game title you want and see if any are coming up. That'd be my recommendation. We had CIB Game Boy game sell there. Now we have... No, you go down to C. You go down to C thing. 8.5 Oracle of Seasons there goes for 186. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Entering into N64 now. Welcome, everybody, to N64.
Next lot.
7.0A closes at 660. 7.5A plus on the Ocarina of Time here. Still getting some love, if I do say so.
Fair warning.
Over $1,500 here for the 7.5.
Next lot.
You won the 5 CIB Game Boy games with Castlevania
$50.
The Adventure. There you go. Nice, dude. $300 for that. What was the condition like on these? I think all the Game Boy games are pretty nice.
$65.
Yeah, these look not too shabby at all.
Fair warning.
Cool pickup, man.
$70.
Ocarina of Time closes for $1,620. Madden 99 9.4A plus.
Fair warning.
How bad is a C? It's terrible. Yeah, like C is terrible. Terrible. C.
Fair warning. Next lot.
C plus is mint compared to C.
$4,400.
Here's Mario Kart 64 in a weekly 8.58 plus.
$4,800.
Pushing over $5,000. I'm not sure what the lowest grade is like that we've seen for Mario Kart 64.
Fair warning.
I don't know if we've seen a lot of below 9 stuff. Because it obviously blew up with like 9.6, 9.4, 9.2. 8.5 here, looking for 6,000 on it.
$5,500.
There it is.
$6,000.
My Eurosonic was an A+.
Fair warning.
Because it just had a sticker seal on it. So, easy to get a high seal grade.
$750.
$6,600. Let's see. Let's take a peek at how Mario Kart 64 is holding up.
$850.
We've seen 9.0 A plus twice. June 14th, they're almost $30,000. August 7th, over 15,000. Those are on 9.0s. 8.5 A plus. Oh my fucking lord. Okay. It sold for $30,000 at the beginning of the year.
$70. $90. $100.
Oh, that's crazy. What a world we lived in. What an absolute world we lived in.
$140.
Did a 9.2 just do 7K?
$160.
If it did, I just missed that.
Fair warning.
Not on Heritage. Where would that have been, Supyo?
$70.
The last one we have on Heritage is just, well, 9.08 plus or 16.8. But
$180.
Mario Party 2, 9.2, no seal on
Fair
this one.
warning.
You'll find it? Yeah, go take a peek, Supyo.
$190.
It's not on Heritage. Your alarm just went off. It's quarter past 4 over here in the Netherlands. Sleep deprived, but couldn't miss the show. Welcome in.
Next lot.
Bomb Schmuser.
$90.
Welcome, dude. Appreciate you popping in, dude. Awesome. Mario Party 2, 9.2 NS, 216. Here's Pocket Monster Stadium Gold and Silver. 9.6 NS. All N64 is going to be NS. All vintage Nintendo Japanese is going to be NS.
Fair warning. $180.
Search by recently sold. 9. Am I on best of? I thought I was on recently sold.
Fair warning.
I was doing comps on there. I am recent sold. So,
Next
there it is. Yeah, 12.6 for the 9.28 plus plus. It's there, Elysium. It's there. 9.28 plus plus is just like
$70.
quite a bit better than 8.5A plus. That's why I didn't mention it. It's like, you know what I mean? Like that's a pretty big gap. Tarzan 8.58 plus. What is this FDO GTA? What do you mean?
$90.
Hans Martin. What's FDO? The Pokemon Stadium Gold and Silver goes for $204. 9.6 on that. Lots of copies out there for that game, so it's never going to have, you know, astronomical peaks. Man, JP Pokemon Stadium 2 really went down. Yeah, well, like I just said in Asuma, a lot of them out there. We're going to be seeing a lot of those. If Mario Kart is trending down, buy it. I would love to.
$150.
I would love to. It needs to trend down a little bit further there before I can take a stab at Mario Kart.
Fair warning.
Toy Story 2, 8.58 plus. Yo, Bounce K Dilemos.
$70.
Crazy, dude.
$80.
Good to see you in here. Hope you're doing fine. Hope you're ready for the holiday season. Oh,
$100.
good to see you in here. I'm sure some of you other Nintendo age guys recognize his username.
Fair warning.
Tarzan went for 119. Toy Story 2 went for 192. Golf Country Classics.
$85.
8.5 went for 124. Into GameCube here.
$130.
GameCube.
$150.
Donkey Kong Jungle Beat 9.6A plus. This has to be the top of the pop, right? This is gonna be the best Donkey Kong Jungle Beat that exists. I can't fucking find pops anymore. There's too many of them.
$220.
Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Oh my god, people were submitting them. There's two 9.8A pluses. There's like 5 or 6 copies better than this. $240 for Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. 9.6A on the Zelda Collector's Edition here.
Fair warning.
You sold that same grade for $250. $215-ish after fees, so that's a good sale.
Fair warning.
That's solid. That's solid.
Next.
Oh, so that's what you mean. 6,600 is pretty high for 8.5. Got you, Elysium. Got you. I see what the point you were making there. I see the point you were making. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, 6,600 is a decent sale in that case. I agree with you.
$110.
Took me a second to put together the relativity. 9.68 plus on Mario Superstar Baseball. We're pumping. You're getting some juice here on this one. How's baseball look?
$340.
Mario Superstar Baseball. 9.6A plus is the highest. There are 5 copies.
Fair warning.
5, 9.6A plus, highest grade.
$380.
Let the juice come. Let the juice come. Oh, it's great, Mike. It is great that we now don't have to guess on GameCube stuff.
Fair warning.
Like, it is fantastic that we don't have to guess on this modern stuff anymore.
Next lot. $110. $240.
The whole hobby desperately needed it. $444 for Superstar Baseball. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, 9.6A plus. And now we're going to see on a lot of GameCube stuff that, like, Oh, there's a variant on Nemesis. I didn't even
Fair
know that.
warning.
There's a lot of 9.6A plus on
$300.
Nemesis. Not a lot higher. Like barely any higher, but
Fair
a lot of
warning.
9.6A plus. And does anyone know the variant on this then?
$340.
If you do you want the do you want San Mateo or
Fair
Sunnyvale?
warning.
Which address do you want on Nemesis?
$360.
I didn't even know there was a variant. And this one doesn't even have it
Fair
written on the
warning.
case. So where
Next
is the
lot.
address?
$380.
This one's Sunnyvale then. I feel like San Mateo is first. I could
Fair
just be
warning.
pulling that out of my ass though. Someone hit me with something on that.
Next lot. $65. $110.
Sells for $432 on the Nemesis there. Rocky, 9.8A plus.
Fair warning. $120.
How do we feel about those AC
$130.
and Coliseum Heritage sales now that the pop reports are out?
$140.
The Animal Crossing and the
$150.
Pokemon Coliseum.
$160.
Right, they both had massive sales, right? If I remember, which I believe is why you're talking about those. So what does Animal Crossing Japan look like?
Fair warning.
There are 4 copies. Was it the 9.8A
Next lot.
plus that we saw, or was it the 9.6A for Animal Crossing?
$70.
I don't even remember now. But Made in Japan Animal Crossing is, it doesn't exist. There's 4 copies. So in that sense,
$80.
whoever bought it is going to do good. 9.8A plus. Okay, so
Fair
there you go,
warning.
yeah. The highest Japan print. The only
Next
9.8
lot.
across... Oh no, there is
$160.
9.8A plus and A++ USA prints. So it looks like the Japan print is
$180.
1/6. 1/6 amount
Fair
of
warning.
Japan prints versus USA there.
$190.
That's crazy. Twilight Princess
Fair
here,
warning.
9.6A plus for the Wii.
$220.
Wii launch title. I forgot about that.
$260.
Final Fantasy 3, 9.68 at $104 there on DS.
Fair warning.
Only one DS game, so I just gotta get rid of my timestamp there.
Next lot.
Twilight
$48.
Princess just sold for $288. That feels decent.
65.
9.6A plus foil was Spanish. 9.6A plus 372, I guess, back in November 15th. So I guess that's not decent to sell for $288.
Fair warning. $80.
I tell ya.
$85.
$300 to get yourself a pretty mint Twilight Princess on Wii.
Fair warning.
Is San Mateo always first print for any
$90.
game? You have Mega Man ZX. Yes, San Mateo.
$95.
I don't know. I don't know. Someone talk to me more about those San
Fair
Mateo
warning.
addresses. I don't know.
Next lot.
Mario Galaxy was
$18.
9.2A, going for 119 there. Super Smash Bros. Brawl is a Canadian version.
$24.
Time and Space with the 69 donation for the Mario Galaxy
warning.
Army.
$26.
Oh my god, man. Thank you so much. Hope all is well, Simon. I greatly appreciate it, dude.
Fair
The
warning.
Mario Galaxy Army. The most common Wii game that
$30.
exists. What a hill. What a hill.
Fair warning. $32.
The Canadian print of Brawl is struggling to get over $60 here.
$34.
Oh yeah, good point, Gambit. Good point. If you're in here, if you're comfy, if you've been hanging out,
Fair
hit the
warning.
damn like button. It definitely helps out the stream. Appreciate you guys being here tonight.
$36.
Definitely helps out the stream to hit the like button.
Fair warning.
You got the 9.6A
$38.
Animal Crossing a few months back for much less, yeah. I mean, that is a world
Fair
of difference, 9.6A versus 9.8A plus, but yeah, I would still
Next
feel good
lot.
about not paying $15,000.
$10. $44. $48.
Smash Bros. Canadian goes to 65. Here is Breath of the Wild,
$60.
9.6A plus, two controller, I believe.
$75.
I don't think we'll see the sudden effects yet of the pop report, but I think we are going to see the effects of the pop report hurt this game. Maybe we are going to see the effects. I would say fair market value on this now is what, like $140?
Fair warning.
Well, what should a 9.6A plus sell for? 140, 150 bucks?
100.
You know, get yourself a raw one, pay the grading fee plus a bit of a premium. A small premium on
Fair
there.
warning.
$30, $40 premium for 9.68 plus.
$140.
That's kind of in my head where I see these now anyway.
Fair warning. Next lot. $3. $28.
Breath of the Wild goes for $159.
32.
I mean, that's where I think this is going to stagnate now.
$36. $38. $40.
Smash Bros. Wii U, the
$42.
Middle Eastern version, 9.88 plus plus.
$44. $46. Fair warning. $50. $55.
You got 5
$60,
CIV lots, man. Those are friggin' steals. There we go, Alma. There we go.
$80,
Glad you're already getting it tonight, dude.
$85.
Good stuff. Got 2 tonight. One PS1 and
Fair
PS2.
warning.
Let's go. Are they top
$90.
games, Elysium?
$95.
Your 2 games tonight are non-payers.
Fair warning.
Oh, damn, Elysium. Once we get to them, once we pass
Next
them, do
lot.
let me know. Do let me know. I'm very curious to know which ones went unpaid. That's crazy. You had 2 games go unpaid. Damn. Wondering if A sealed GameCube titles, or at least the rare first-party titles, end up stonking because there just won't be A plus or better copies to go around. A plus isn't that bad on GameCube. A plus plus is extremely bad. Or rare, you know what I mean?
Fair warning.
On GameCube, you can kind of still achieve A plus.
$120.
Like A plus still makes up 45% of the games right now. So I don't think there's any reason that A, at least for right now, would really jump in price or really stonk, because A plus definitely exists on GameCube. A plus plus is probably grossly undervalued right now. But A plus and A, I would still strive for A plus whenever possible. I wouldn't completely avoid A, but A plus is, you know, still very doable.
$48. $120.
We had Hollow Knight, again, $63. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, ungraded this time for $200. And entering into Sega.
$150.
Welcome into Sega Master System, another console that just had its pops drop.
$220.
Sega Master System, we didn't have it before, surprisingly. Now we do.
Fair warning.
Any factory refurbished games ever get graded? You're thinking of grading your white box New Super Mario Bros. Graded someday. It's new sealed from Nintendo, but it's refurbished and printed as such. I haven't seen any bounce. I haven't seen any of those myself, any of those refurb type games.
Warning.
That'd be really cool to get graded, though. Like, that's a nice, unique piece.
Next lot. $28.
And I'm curious how they'd mark it, and yeah.
$48. $55. $60.
I'd love to see that get graded.
$75. $80.
Forgotten Worlds.
$90.
9.6A went for $720. Pretty freaking good Genesis sale right there.
$130.
That's really good.
$140.
You wonder which game got the C? Yeah, no
Fair
kidding.
Warning.
You had a $5,000 one that go unpaid. Jeez. Is somebody really paying $200 for a raw sealed Let's Go Eevee? How much do these sell for, Thane? What is the actual value of a raw one?
$170.
Like, man, the corners on this thing are pretty jacked too, honestly.
Fair warning.
What does a random raw one cost you? Because this one doesn't really have a condition premium attached here. I thought $200 was just kind of what they go for.
Fair warning. $200.
You think A is definitely going to be fine for the rarer made in Japan stuff that have a... Yes. If we get into the like rare Japanese game, or rare made in Japan, or just rare GameCube in general, yeah, A is fine. But if we're going into the more printed, more submitted, higher pop games, I would still strive for A+.
Fair warning.
So I guess it just depends how rare the game is.
$260.
You can filter to unpaid stuff. Alia.
$280.
Alia. If you go to like if we just type in WATA, then you can go to the side. Well, first filter to sold items.
Fair warning.
And then you can go to the archive of
Next
not
lot.
sold and you can turn that on.
$2.
I mean, according to their archive, there's only 328 not sold items. And just turn off sold listings.
Fair
and you can
warning.
see stuff that people didn't pay for.
$34.
It doesn't show you the price. But
Fair warning.
so Dragon Warrior at the last signature went unpaid.
Next lot.
Grand Theft Auto at a
$7,
weekly went
$40,
unpaid. Gretzky NHL
$44.
05 went unpaid. Mighty Bombjack qualified unpaid.
Fair warning.
It has a big delay on it though, so we only have
$46.
November 22nd right now for what went unpaid.
$50.
What do you say? He had a PS2 game and a PS1 game?
$60. $65.
Maybe it's Grand Theft Auto 3.
$70. $70. $80.
Could be Kingdom Hearts right here.
$85. $90.
Could be the Kingdom Hearts that went unpaid. That was 9.6A in the showcase
Fair
listing.
warning.
Showcase auction, I mean. Indy Jones went unpaid. Action 52, The Flash. Someone didn't pay for the Grail. Oh, that's
$280.
bad luck. Yeah, it's cool that you can see what's unpaid. Oh, Dragon Warrior
Fair
was
warning.
mislabeled. Wasn't
$320.
unpaid. Oh, so what does that mean, Supyo? They
$300, $400,
pulled it?
$500.
Like they took it away from the auction? I assume you mean?
Fair warning.
I don't know what.
$700.
Give me more detail on that.
Fair warning.
Your Final Fantasy VII's getting closer and closer. Hype, yes.
$150.
Final Fantasy VII. What's it sitting at right now?
$200.
It's still sitting.
$200.
Sitting at $1,200 for the 9.08. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm excited to see what that one goes for sure. That's good to see. It's already over $1,200.
Fair warning.
Predator 2 was a 9.68 plus for $780. Toxic
Next
Crusaders
lot.
9.6B plus
$2.
$384.
$14.
Here's the Menacer controller. If you guys aren't aware, Sega came out with something to rival the
Fair warning.
oh, what's the Super
$18.
Nintendo one called? The Super Nintendo Bazooka. This is the Sega one.
Fair warning.
It's called the Menacer.
Next lot.
It just sold for
$55.
$45.
$65.
They called it a 1 HP and it was a 2
$75.
HP. The winner said, "What the fuck?" And they said, "Oops, sorry."
$85.
Super Scope. The Super Scope. Thank you. The Super Scope. The name was
Fair warning.
completely gone. Andre Agassi Tennis 85 plus.
Next lot. $65. $90. $95.
Yeah, I was just looking at that Supyo. The WATA case did say 1 HP.
$110.
For sure it does. It says 1 HP right here at the top.
$120.
So that's a big slip by everybody there.
$130.
Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. VGA 90 here on Game Gear. We actually have 4 Game Gear games tonight. That's a lot of Game Gear for a Heritage auction.
Fair warning. $160.
In your years, do you know if Japan GameCube have always been rare or pop scene low? Because Japan GameCube, Mike, was something I only learned about within the past 2 years.
Fair warning.
To be completely honest about you, Japan GameCube wasn't a thing. Or at least if it was a very niche thing. So, I only caught wind of Japan GameCube
Fair
in
warning.
2020. Probably mid to late 2020.
$200.
People were hyping some of them up. I didn't, like, you know what I mean? It was
Fair
slowly
warning.
making its way out, and now it's kind of more established, but I can't even really
Next
talk to
lot.
the relative rarity over the years because I just didn't know it was a thing.
$48. $55. $70. $85. $95. $100. $100.
They retailed at like 80 to 100 US. I have no idea what they sell for now. This is a Majesco. Real.
$180.
Real Lion King?
Fair warning.
And yeah, real Lion King. A real print. Because Majesco
$190.
pounded this game on Game Gear too. This is a real Lion King. Actually a pretty cool snag in VGA 85.
$200. Fair $220. $240.
You returned stuff that were not as described and they say not sold? Okay, interesting.
Fair warning.
Holy crap, so much
Next
stuff
lot.
just doesn't go paid. People need to own their bad
$42.
purchases. No kidding. Lion King sells for $264, so someone else also realized it was a first print there. Here's Madden 95,
Fair warning.
VGA 85. Also, an update from that guy
Next
who tried to
lot.
scam you on eBay. He sent you an empty
$2.
box and a note saying he can't reach me on
$26.
eBay. I blocked him. If they
$30.
continue, oh my god. Actually insane, Elysium. Sorry you have to deal with that stupidity.
Fair warning.
And E,
$38.
$50. Holy shit, man. This one, wishing you a happy holidays.
Fair
Maybe
warning.
could help a little bit if you're interested in that FF8 later. Either way, keep up the great work in 2023.
$40.
Holy shit, dude. $50, man.
$42.
Thank you very much, Auntie. That's huge. That's huge, man. Absolutely huge.
Fair warning.
That definitely helps out around the Christmas season. I'll tell you
Next
that much.
lot.
Thank you so much, man.
$46.
That's crazy, $50.
$65.
Jesus. Some of you guys are insanely generous. Always appreciated.
$75.
Always appreciated.
$95.
Wow.
$130.
What are my thoughts on the CIB games today? Do you just mean the lots
Fair
of
warning.
CIB games, Larson? Like the ungraded stuff? The ungraded stuff, I think, went for good prices. I think Alma scooped up a bunch of them.
Fair warning. Next lot.
Yeah, absolutely, Auntie.
$2.
Absolutely, man. I'm glad you enjoy the
$40.
content. Thank you so much for the support.
$44. Fair warning. $48.
You got the Lion King, Alma.
$55.
Jesus, I'm surprised you were fighting on that one, man. It's not like you to fight to get
Fair
a
$60.
like a Lion King's pretty damn niche on Game Gear. I'll be honest, even if it's a real print. I'm surprised
Fair
you were
warning.
fighting for that one. That doesn't strike me as a normal Alma game.
$65.
Bust to Move 3 is 9.88 plus or 154. Doom 9.4 B. What's the magic
$70.
setting to see unpaid stuff? You just have to go to their like
Fair warning.
for I typed in WATA just to get, as many results as I can.
Next lot.
Filter over to past items.
$2.
Then go over to the sidebar here.
$26.
And you just have to turn on not sold. And then turn off sold.
$30.
Turn on unsold. Turn off
$34.
sold. Also, in Asuma,
$40.
it looks like it's 1% of stuff. Less than 1% goes unsold.
Fair warning.
We have 22,000 some games in the total sold and 328 unpaid. That's not bad.
Fair warning.
Less than 1% unpaid? Or unsold or whatever, you know what I
Next
mean?
lot.
Less than 1% has an issue?
Not
so bad, or around 1%?
Not
so bad.
$240. $260.
Here's Lunacy. Rare game on Saturn. Atlas published, of course. 8.0A, 2 copies on the Pop Report. Game that's always been very collectible.
Fair warning. $360.
Lion King is dope. I grew up playing the Super Nintendo version, yo,
Fair warning.
of Lion King. Impossibly difficult as a child.
$380. $400.
You had Lion King on Game
Fair
Gear and Genesis as a kid? Yeah, we had
$120.
Super Nintendo.
Fair warning.
Is it in here? Oh yeah, I do. Here.
Fair warning.
You gotta come grab it. Just come grab it.
$440. Fair warning. Next lot. $2. $34.
Yes, Dukester, the frickin' giraffe
$36,
level with the tails.
$38.
Impossible. 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 Lunacy goes for
Fair warning.
$504. Did anyone here pick that
$40.
up? Lunacy is pretty cool.
$44. $46. $48. $50. $55.
A few nights with
Fair
no sleep
warning.
and you're glad some people in eBay? Jeez, man. When do I think Switch will have a
$60.
pop? Jeremy, we should get it in the next 3 to 4 months.
Fair warning.
We should get Pops in the next 3 to 4 months
Next
on
lot.
Switch.
$2.
Is Lunacy really that
$34.
much CIB? I didn't remember what the price was on its CIB. I haven't looked at Lunacy in a long time. I didn't know if it was a $200-$300 game or a $500 game. It's steak and lobster for Greg tonight. Yeah. No doubt. I gotta go spend that $50 immediately, Blockbuster. I gotta go spend that $50 immediately.
Next lot.
$2. $36.
Asking the real
$38,
questions here. Am I still
$40.
buying sealed VHS, and would I get them graded by Beckett?
46,
I buy
$48.
very seldom at this point with sealed VHS because I, honest to God, bought most of what I wanted expensive cardboard. I still need some upgrades for certain tapes and stuff, but in general, I look a lot less than I used to be. I still want to buy some Pokemon ones as well.
Fair warning.
$90.
So a little bit, I still look. There is still some stuff I want to buy, but my actual goals and what I wanted to get, I've got a lot of it now. So
Next
I don't buy nearly as much as I used to with VHS. As for would I grade with Beckett, no. I think their labels and cases and stuff just look awful. I want nothing to do with that.
$38.
I'm with VHS. I'm just hoping VGA becomes cheaper and quicker, and I'll just do all of my VHS through VGA.
Fair warning.
Not a fan of the Beckett labels.
Next lot.
$110. $120.
Entering into PS1, starting off with Championship Motocross there for $69. Into Cyberspeed 9.6A plus long box.
$130. $140.
Yeah, what do you guys think of the Beckett VHS grading? Like, those labels just look...
Fair warning.
And then they also have the different color labels. If you get certain grades, the label changes. So you can have like a silver label, a red label, and a gold label, I think. It just looks like a mess. So I don't want to use Beckett. Yes, Rewind. I need to watch the updated details with I need to see the details. I saw Dan and Dave sat down for an interview, so I need to still watch that. Or what's the short and skinny of that? What do I need to know about Rewind grading? Digimon World 9.2A second print, no card included. There are 2 black labels on Digimon World. This one does not include the bonus card.
Fair warning.
The card was included with the first 100,000 copies.
$340.
Fair warning.
Some men have Funko Pop walls. Greg has a sealed VHS wall.
Next lot.
Yep.
$2.
I am not better than them. I accept that.
$36.
The Digimon World sells for $384 there. The Fifth Element 9.4A.
Fair warning.
You saw a CGC Game Gear game. It was Majesco. The only indication on the CGC label seems to be third-party seal. Yeah, some of the I need to see more CGC labels before passing judgment, to be honest. Am I out of focus?
$70.
I need to see more details about those before laying down too many judgments with CGC labels and stuff.
Fair warning.
Yeah, the Beckett VHS label's not great, Hockey Guy. Not great. I'll bring it up here in case you guys haven't seen it. We're talking about it so much now.
Fair warning.
Beckett, oh my god, I didn't even hit any words correct there.
Fair warning.
$95.
Here. So that's, I guess, the gold label there.
Fair
which
warning.
is, you know, the best one.
$100.
Yeah, there's the label. I mean,
fair warning.
I don't know. The gold one doesn't look bad, but I think you only get gold if you're 9.0 and above.
$1,200.
If I am correct on that. Here's the Final Fantasy 9.0A. First print, realistic violence.
Fair warning.
And it's faded a little bit on the front, I believe. I think that's why it's a 9.0.
Fair warning.
If I remember correctly. Yeah, fading on the front on this one.
Next lot.
So not cracked or anything.
$550.
$1,440 on it. That seems solid, honestly.
Fair warning.
I don't know what these actually go for anymore.
$800.
Fair warning.
We seen
Next
anything
lot.
that low? Not really.
$2.
We just don't see
$14.
low grade Final Fantasies come up, actually. 9.28 plus security drill hole
$22.24.
went for 1600. Well, I don't know, that was back
Fair
in
warning.
August. For a sun-faded copy, that doesn't seem bad to,
$28.
for the seller.
$32.
Doesn't seem bad for the seller to get 1440.
Fair warning.
Final Fantasy 8, 9.88 plus goes for 900 bucks there.
Next lot.
$2.
Yeah, Gabula, I agree with you. Fading is one thing I really don't want. I would rather have a box crease as
$4.
well. And it's weird that it's like that, but yeah, fading has never...
$6.
I've never liked fading on my stuff.
$8.
I want to see if we can, I want to see the silver label and stuff.
$10.
Because those look way worse.
$14. $18.
I have to open up Discord again to find them.
Fair warning.
$22.
Well,
Fair
the point
warning.
is, I don't like their label much at all.
$26.
Just doesn't do it for me. The overall aesthetic of the Beckett doesn't do it. I'd just rather
Fair
have all
warning.
my stuff in VGA. Beckett's grading isn't cheap
Next
either.
lot.
So
$1. $34.
Fair warning.
the sale is all right to you. Could have been better, could have been worse. You'll take it. Yeah, I'm just glad
Next
it didn't
lot.
like end under 1,000 or something on that Final Fantasy VII.
$50.
That would have hurt. That would have been a little bit painful.
$60, $70, $80, $85.
Dukter, can't you do
$90.
Laserdisc grading soon at VGA? Like, no jokes, no shitting. I'm pretty sure
Fair
VGA is
warning.
introducing Laserdisc soon.
$100.
Sometime in 2023.
$110.
So, it's coming, Dukter. It's
Fair
coming.
warning.
$120.
Was Sonic 2 reprint? You're not judging, just saying. VGA puts Majesco reprint
Fair
on
warning.
it. Yeah, Sonic 2 on, well, what console, Chris? Sonic 2 on Game Gear was printed
Fair warning.
3 times. Sonic 2 on
$130.
Genesis has, well, 2 big clamshell variants.
Fair
So-
warning.
Not sure which one you mean there. Game Gear, yeah. So Sonic
Fair warning.
2 on Game Gear has a very, very,
Next
very common Majesco print.
$28.
It has a pretty
$42.
freaking rare first print and a middle print. So
Fair
almost
warning.
all of the Game Gear
$44.
Sonics you see are going to be the Majesco print.
Fair warning.
Rewind
Next lot.
Grading is doing a 5-star
$60.
system for their VHS seals. Interesting, Super Junk. Are they doing are they gonna do 4.5 stars? Probably, hey.
Fair warning.
I want 4
$70.
3/4 stars.
$75.
You recently had an offer of 4.5K on your 9.28
Fair
plus
warning.
plus.
$80.
Wow. Final Fantasy 7, maybe you should sell. That sounds like a solid offer, Larson, honestly.
Fair warning. Next lot.
Your FF8 just sold for
$42,
$750 after
$50,
winner didn't pay
$60,
2.4K for the first sale.
$75,
Oof.
$80.
How long ago was that unpaid one, Elysium? Damn, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear.
Fair warning.
And another copy, same grade, sold for 1K on eBay just 2 to 3 days ago.
Next lot.
Fuck.
$2,
How long ago was that 2.4K sale that
$20.
didn't go paid? Jesus.
Fair warning.
Yeah, what are those Tail Concerto demos, Alma?
Next
What
lot.
are these? Where did these
$42,
these
$48.
Tail demos come from in this Dead or Alive demo? Are these just from magazines or?
$65.
I don't think I've ever seen those Tail demos before. Because this one's just PlayStation
Fair
Underground, but
$70.
yeah, $53. I mean, hard to complain. Simpsons Wrestling,
Fair warning.
9.6B plus.
$75.
DGC doesn't label them Majesco at all, just says
Fair
made in
$80.
Japan. Ah, that's bad. That's
Fair
bad.
warning.
Was a Sonic 2 Majesco Game Gear on
$80
eBay, but
$90.
by CGC, no indication of the print was third-party seal.
Fair warning.
Yeah, that's not good.
$95.
That's not good. Those need to be labeled as
Fair warning.
like, like you know what I mean? Massive reprint.
$10.
You got to put that information on there.
Fair warning.
That's crazy. Love to see CED grading or any other esoteric format for that matter. Yeah, it seems like VGA was entering. I'm sure you guys saw the email. I think it's Home Grading Authority, isn't it? Home Grading
Fair warning.
Authority. And they're just going to start grading a bunch of goofy stuff.
Next lot.
$2. $44.
Grading Authority. I thought that's what it was, HGA.
$48. $50.
I don't even know how I'm going to find it now.
Fair
They had
warning.
a pop announcement somewhere.
Next lot.
$42. $75.
Damn, I thought they had like a website page that I could go and see it.
$80.
Maybe I have the name wrong.
$85.
Hybrid grading.
$90.
Hybrid grading approach, huh? I guess there's some random
Fair warning.
HMA maybe?
$95.
I can't remember what it was called. Someone hit me up with the name.
Fair warning.
Yo, Steve Craig Retro Games. 3 to 4 months ago, Elysium.
$100.
Damn. You can see it in the unpaid games. Can you remind me?
warning.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Next
So
lot.
just, yeah, I'll go find it right now. So just from the home page,
$24.
type in WATA. Go over to the sale prices.
$32. $36.
Then go to the archive not sold.
$40.
It's just on the side menu here. You can turn on not sold.
$48.
Then turn off
$50.
sold listings. Where is your Final Fantasy VIII? There it is.
Fair
August 5th at the signature. It was at
Next
the
lot.
frickin' signature.
$2.
And then you got
$38,
shoved
$40.
in to a weekly. Assuming this is your copy.
$42.
Dang, dude.
$44.
Dang, dang,
$46.
dang.
$48. $50. $55. $60. $60. $70. $80.
You just picked up your Holy Grail game, Panzer
$85.
Dragoon Saga. Oof. Very nice, Steve Craig. Where'd you
Fair
get it,
warning.
man? Like, did you have to pay full retail for it? Were you able to do
Next
some
lot.
trade? Did you get it from a store?
$1.
Like, where were you able to
$14.
get one?
$18. $22. $26.
We have the Great Skater 2
$30.
9.68 plus for $77
$34.
The Three Stooges 124. Tiger Woods was a 7.5B plus 77.
Fair
Tiny
warning.
Toons Adventure, the Beanstalk $109 for a
Next lot.
9.08 plus. Just
$2.
not a lot here for PlayStation 1 games
$24.
that is noteworthy.
$28. $32.
That's why I haven't been talking about them much here. Tom and Jerry, 9.08 plus here.
$44. $48.
Yep, that's your copy?
$50.
Jeez. So how does that work, Elysium?
$60.
How does it work that you were in a signature,
$70.
then you go to a weekly? Do they talk to you about that? Is that like,
Fair warning.
did you hear
$80.
anything? Do you have any say?
$85.
Fair warning.
Home Grading Authority? When can I submit my home for grading? I think you could score a solid 7.5. Yes.
$100.
What do I hear? You can dump your Majescos at CGC.
$120.
No doubt, Alma, no doubt.
$130.
Get your orders with VGA in. You thought they were slow now. Just wait
Fair
until
warning.
it's all cassettes and laser discs.
$140.
Yeah, different departments. They don't hold each other back. That's what I assume as well. From
Fair
eBay,
warning.
you want an auction under price charting. Great price, CIB. Let's
Next
go,
lot.
man. That's huge. That's
$2.
great. Congrats on finally picking up a
$24.
Grail. That's awesome, man.
28, 30,
Or in picking up
30,
your,
$44,
Holy Grail game. That's awesome.
$48,
Awesome, awesome, awesome feeling to get it.
$55.
The most I paid for a game, 8,000 wacko.
Fair
For that
warning.
Majora's Mask Gray.
$60.
Have it just chilling. I don't know. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's behind me somewhere there. 8,000, the most I paid.
Fair warning.
Other than that, the most I paid was 4,000.
$65.
Then Probably in the 2000s.
Fair
So
warning.
just one extreme outlier. Just one extreme outlier.
$70.
1,000 for a nice Panzer Dragoon.
Fair
Nice.
warning. Next
Yeah,
lot.
8,000's ridiculous, man.
$1.
I will not be
$40.
doing that again anytime soon. I will not have 8,000 to spend like that anytime soon.
40, 48,
Like truly an
55,
extreme outlier that is only possible due to
$70.
other sales of stuff. You know?
Fair warning.
Don't know when or if I'll ever do that again.
$75.
No, you don't have anything to
$80.
say. They just email me when they settle the auction, and then I just wait for them to re-auction it. Dang. I guess I
Fair
can ask them
warning.
to put in another signature, but the prices started to go down, so they figured weekly is what it should go for.
Next lot.
Dang.
$1.
That's just
$30.
that sucks, Elysium. I know that's all just part of it, you know? Like shitty things like that are just going to happen.
$32.
It just is what it is. It's part of the it's part of doing this,
Fair
but it
warning.
always sucks. Here's Trick and Snowboarding 9.8B+.
$36.
Just sucks. Premium is the
Fair
cheapest
warning.
tier on VGA right now, and they have a spelling wrong on it. Premium.
Next lot.
Premium.
$1. $32.
I love that they have a spelling error on it. Good old VGA. World's Scariest Police
warning.
Chases 9.6B+.
$34.
Yeah, it is. It's part of the game. It's going to happen to all of us at some point.
$36.
In the Heritage Consignment
$38.
contract, it's 100% up to them
$40.
when your stuff goes up. You can make requests, but ultimately, it's at their
Fair
discretion.
warning.
That's what I figured on Damned,
40,
but I didn't know how they
$44.
handle an unsold item.
$46.
Very bold to assume VGA uses Twitter.
$48.
Isn't that the truth? Very bold
Fair
to assume
warning.
that VGA uses Twitter. Absolute
$50.
truth.
$55.
Fair warning.
We are almost rushing into PS2 here.
Next lot.
Into the home stretch of the auction.
$280.
4 more CIB games. This one has Monster Rancher Card Battle, Monster Rancher, and
$300.
Persona 2. And the Hive, but I don't know if the Hive has any value. Not familiar with that game.
$20.
Persona 2 and Monster Rancher, those are already pretty damn valuable.
Fair warning.
$340.
They have multiple options. Can offer it to the underbidder, put in another auction, etc.
Fair warning. Next lot.
You were even told that your GTA 10 would be in the 6th gen
$50.
showcase, and then I saw they put it in the signature. Well, there we go. I mean, personally, I would rather have it in the signature if I had my
$60.
choice on it. Not that the 6th gen isn't a good auction, but
Fair
you know,
warning.
the signature is the signature.
$65.
That just is the biggest auction.
Fair
Larson, the next certified link auction looks like it's firing up sometime in January. Might end of January, early February, it looks like.
$75.
Assuming they aren't going to add even more to the catalog. But you can go to certified
Fair
link
warning.
and you can browse it now. You can check it out. 9.2A plus
$80.
Call of Duty Finest Hour.
$85.
Struggling to get over $100. Struggling to get over $100
Fair
here
warning.
on Call of Duty. How was the pop report on Call of Duty? Was it that bad?
Next lot.
I know we just looked at it a little bit earlier there, but we were looking at a variant.
$60.
There's 81 copies. Man, that's kind of fucking bad.
Fair
That's kind of a lot, and they're all
$65.
9.4, 9.6, 9.8. So if you buy this 9.2A plus tonight,
Fair warning.
you know, you literally have one of the
$70.
worst graded copies so far. That's crazy. Right? There's only
Fair
4.
warning.
$75.
There's 10 copies, 9.2 and below, out of 81 total.
$85.
God of War, 9.4A plus Asian version. I assume Japanese version?
Fair warning.
9.4A plus on that.
Next lot.
$1.
What do you want to know,
$14.
Wacko? What would you like to look at with them? We already went over the pop reports for like an hour at the start of this
22,
auction, so
20,
if there's anything else you want to talk
30,
about with them, just let me know.
$40.
Let me know what you're curious about, any thoughts you have, by all means.
$46.
You, anyone, if there's any pop report talk you want to do,
$50.
by all means, man, put it forward.
60, 60, $75.
The weekly right now doesn't have any
$80.
super heavy stuff, so more just hanging out, talking.
$85.
Yo, appreciate you popping inbounds.
$90.
Hopefully have your good holidays if I don't talk to you again.
$100. $100.
The signature is the Catalina wine mixer. Okay, Michael, I had that in my head as well. Is that what they say in that movie? Is like, it's a fucking Catalina wine mixer?
Fair warning.
Why did I think of that when I was saying it's the signature? The signature is the signature. Because I also thought of Catalina wine mixer. That's too funny.
Fair warning.
There are still Pop Zeros. There are still
Next
Pop
lot.
Zeros on NES. One or two of them.
$55.
I think Pro Sport Hockey was
$65. $80.
Might be only one.
$85.
Oh, there's still a bunch.
$90.
The Pro Sport Hockey.
$100.
I'm just looking for ones that aren't weird.
$110.
Best of the Best Karate Championship, Crazy Creatures,
$130.
Times of Lore,
$140.
Ultimate League Soccer, Uncharted Waters, Carmen San Diego's Big Box doesn't
Fair
count.
warning.
There's still like 6 or 7?
100.
6 or 7 that are still Pop Zero? Still quite a few, honestly.
Fair
Still
warning.
quite a few, honestly.
Next lot.
How closely do I think these pop reports mirror real inventory out there? In other words, how young are they? Do they triple, quadruple more?
$65. $70.
I think at this point, CCT, the
Fair
vintage pop reports are pretty close to mirroring what we are going to see.
Next lot.
Like,
$32,
even in the past 4
$40.
months, I think we had 800 more NES games submitted, roughly 181 per month.
$44.
That is out of 700 different NES games. We're seeing 181 of them per month right now. Like, maybe in the next
lot.
I don't even know,
$2,
5 years, the NES Pop Report grows by
$28.
5,000 games.
$30.
Maybe, even that seems big.
$32.
But if we're talking about like the Wii Pop
Fair
Report, the Wii U, even GameCube, PS2, I could easily see
$34.
those doubling in the next 2 or 3 years. Not like everything, right? I don't think everything will.
Fair
but
warning.
A lot of those,
$36.
those could double, I think. For sure.
Fair warning.
I think Breath of the Wild on Wii U is a
lot.
really good look at what a lot of games are going to
$360.
look like in the future for those kind of consoles. Not PS2 and GameCube, but like Wii U and newer. Like Wii U, DS, 3DS, Switch, like look at Breath of the Wild on Wii U.
$440.
That is a big pop count that I think other games are fully capable of reaching. Here's Kingdom Hearts 9.6a, beautiful Black Label copy of the game.
Fair warning.
The way you're talking about it reminds you of that movie.
$480.
The signature is the signature, you see. Yeah, it's hilarious. That's hilarious that your mind popped there too.
Fair warning.
That's my thoughts on it, CCT. I think the modern pops
Next
still have a
lot.
ton of room to grow.
65,
Vintage pops, I think, are pretty,
$150.
like, you know, that's kind of what's hovering out there. Kingdom Hearts goes for $564. I want to see Klonoa 2 here, 9.6A plus.
Fair warning.
We last had
$190.
9.6A plus sell for $810 November 17th.
Fair warning.
9.4A back in August was $900.
$20.
So 9.6A now $564.
$240.
Kingdom Hearts slowly coming down. Slowly coming down still.
Fair warning. Next lot.
What is your thoughts about 20 to 30 days of biddings? Elysium, I don't even look at certified link until we're like a week away.
$46.
I genuinely don't even think about certified link until we're close to the day of the auction.
Fair warning.
Same with like the signature and stuff. I really don't do much pre-browsing myself. I don't know. I don't mind it. I don't have an issue with it. It allows everyone a fair chance to, like, you know, get in there, look at the auction, look at the catalog, get some money together. Like, I don't care, but I don't
Fair warning.
I don't get, like, I personally don't look early.
$85. $90. $95.
Oh, Nick, a quick recap. There's a lot of new pop reports. The modern pop reports have a lot of stuff on it. The overall numbers on the vintage haven't moved a ton. Getting A++
Fair warning.
on GameCube is somehow impossible. Same with original Xbox. Getting getting worse than A+ on Wii U means you fucked up. But What else was part of the conversation?
Fair.
Mario Galaxy is the most common Wii game. Breath of the Wild is the most common Wii U game by far. The GTA trilogies on PS2 are like the most graded games, period. Those are some of the quick hitters there for you.
Next lot.
It's great that the matte and gloss CIB numbers were released, showing how rare they are. Yes, D's guns. Sticker seal NES games definitely, I think, will take a boost from this. There are just none out there. There are just none that are graded, and I think that does... We'll see. We'll see. I think it is a pretty good indication that there simply aren't that many out there, especially nice ones.
Fair warning. Next lot.
Something interesting and probably unsurprising from the newest pop update, retro consoles have had at most 15 to 25 additional A++ added. The chase is real. That's crazy.
Fair warning.
Generally less than 3 digits, just noticed N64 at about 58 plus. N64 is an outlier in Asuma. N64 is definitely an A++ outlier due to how much case fresh shit there is. Like, you have to eliminate, you almost have to like purely eliminate Gauntlet Legends and Perfect Dark.
Fair warning.
And you can get rid of like 200 A++.
Next lot.
$7.
So N64 in general does lean higher than other cardboard consoles.
$48.
My take sounds a lot like vintage versus modern Pokemon Pops. There's also what I think with cards. For modern, it'll be PSA 10 or bust. Yeah, like with Switch especially, Mike, like how you were saying. Switch might genuinely come down to 9.8 or bust.
Fair warning.
$60.
Like in a world 5 years from now, right? 5 to 10 years from now. Once people have sent in tons of bullshit and like the pop reports are nice and thick and we have a good idea of what's out there and what's not out there. I think we're going to see those modern pop reports be pretty damn big.
$80.
And yeah, even, you know, a 928 plus I don't think is going to have any kind of like investable ability at all on like any of the hard case consoles. Maybe some PS2, GameCube, Wii games. Maybe. But like...
$100.
That's going to be tough.
Fair warning.
No thing. They ripped down all of the CIB grades with the last update. They had CIB grades, then they ripped them down. Now they're back.
Fair warning.
That Kingdom Hearts was your other unpaid. Next was lot. 800 in the first sale. Ugh. Tonight it sold for $564. Yeah. Fuck, man.
$24.
No, Joe Kane. It is not just you. This auction is absolutely running forever.
Fair warning.
We are 2 hours and 13 minutes into this auction.
Next
we still have 44 games to go.
$4.
This auction is a crawler, Joe Kane. Does VGA charge more for CIB grading? Yeah, there we go. You got an answer already.
$28.
VGA does not offer CIB at this time.
$30.
Fair warning.
Have placed 7-figure in bids and won hundreds of WATAs on Heritage, and in fact have sold handful of games via make offer. Oh, wow. Yeah, I always wonder about the make offer. I've never been a person making offers either on Heritage. I've never used that function myself. I just don't even think about it. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King was a 9.6A for 109. We had Leisure Suit, Larry, Magna Cum Load, $154. Or Cum Laude, sorry. $154. Lord of the Rings, The Third Age, 9.6A plus for 139. A couple of Maddens there selling for $50. Medal of Honor Rising Sun, $35. Mega Man Anniversary Collection, 9.8A plus.
Next lot.
$12. $42.
$159 there.
$46. $48. $50.
Metal Gear Solid 2, 9.4A.
$65.
Metal Gear Solid 2,
$80.
I was about to say, is harder to find than Metal Gear Solid 3. And now, I don't have to guess. So Metal Gear Solid 2, we have 59 copies. Nope, we don't. Why? Sons of Liberty. Yeah, 59 copies. Snake Eater, we have 71.
$190.
So not a big difference, honestly. There are more 9.8s on...
Fair warning.
Sons of Liberty,
$200.
more 9.6s and more 9.4s on Snake
Fair
Eater.
warning.
So Sons of Liberty and Snake Eater actually are pretty damn close. Just
Next
12
lot.
more copies of Snake Eater right now.
$65.
It feels like Sons of Liberty is much harder to find one.
$70.
Carl Jones would like a word with pronunciation.
Fair
Here's
warning.
Metropolis Mania 9.8 A+.
$75.
Random game released by
$80.
Natsume.
$85.
No, I don't believe you see
$90.
anyone making the name of the offer on Heritage. Just the money amount.
Fair
Wow,
warning.
are you glad you're in chat for the Magnum cum load? Yep.
$95.
Glad you could make it for that one,
$100.
Justin. Thank God. That's the content you're here for.
Fair warning.
The content that you guys
Next
show up
lot.
for.
$55. $65.
Yeah, it's a long one, boys. It's a long one. It's
Fair
a long
warning.
one. Appreciate you spending your Tuesday evening.
$85.
Metropolis Mania closes at 124 there.
$110.
Monster Hunter is the reprint. No security strip. 9.6A+. Monster Hunter didn't have
Fair
many,
warning.
I think,
$130.
on the security strip version.
$150.
Monster Hunter.
$170.
Yeah, only 9.
$190.
9 security strip copies.
$220.
And surprisingly, 5 of them are
$240.
9.8A+. Seems crazy. Seems
Fair
odd
warning.
that every copy of Monster Hunter going in so far has been a perfect security seal.
Next lot.
Seems odd.
$140. $280.
No,
320,
CIBs are going to be completely their own
$360.
scale there, Mr. Keebler. As far as like what's good or not with CIB.
Fair warning.
CIB... Sorry, no, CIB is the exact same scale. Exact same scale. So if you just go to the pop reports,
Fair
like
warning.
Nintendo Entertainment System, and you look at CIB, they're graded on the exact same
Next
metrics
lot.
as normal games.
$2.
As sealed games, sorry.
$60.
So like a 9.6 CIB, you can get that the exact same way you can get a 9.6
$70.
sealed. 8.5 CIB, same as 8.5
$80.
sealed. It can be harder to get super high grades on CIBs, but for all intents
Fair
and
warning.
purposes, same
$85.
scale is used. Sorry, I didn't understand your question at the start. Ratchet and Clank
$90,
9.6A plus going for
$95.
$480. Shadow the Hedgehog is a
$100.
9.8A plus with a UPC punch though. I was about to say we might see Shadow pop
$110.
off, but UPC punch will probably hold it back. Ratchet and Clank last sold for
Fair
$528.
warning.
Down a very slight amount there to
$120.
$480. Not much doing there on Ratchet and Clank.
Fair warning.
$130.
VGA doesn't do pop reports.
$140.
VGA doesn't do CIB, pop reports, and they have a scale that makes everything low
Fair
grade.
warning.
What the heck are they thinking? I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see what
Next lot.
CGA, we'll see what VGA can do in the next year or two to
$280.
try and I want to say catch up at this point. It just feels like VGA has fallen behind in all ways with
Fair
the
warning.
advent of WATA and now even CGC.
$320.
Shadow the Hedgehog, yeah, only
$340.
$159 to the UPC punch, I figured. Silent Hill Origins 9.6A plus.
Fair warning.
Maybe the highest one we've like seen offered.
Next
I
lot.
don't think we've seen a lot of Silent Hill Origins at all.
$130. $150.
we have there?
$170. $180.
Yeah, only 25 copies. 9.6A plus. There's 9 of them. 2 copies higher.
$190.
Not a whole lot there on Silent Hill Origins. $384. Simpsons Hit and Run 9.6A.
Fair.
$200.
Fair warning.
You're worried for when PC
$220.
games will start being auctioned on a regular basis like video games. You'll have to refinance the mortgage on
warning.
your house. Man, Elysium, if we get to a day where
Next
like
lot.
PC games take on the illusion of saturation,
$65.
if people start thinking it's just common to find big box PC games in
$85.
great shape, oh my god. You will have to remortgage your house because you'll have
Fair
to buy
warning.
everything that comes up.
$95.
Crazy. Crazy, crazy. The Simpsons Hit and Run 9.6A goes to $240. Here's
$110.
Stretch Panic 9.8A plus. There's something about
Fair
this
warning.
game that matters.
$130.
Or is it just a cult classic? Is it published by someone? Why does Stretch Panic matter?
Fair warning.
$140.
What's going on with this game? I'm just familiar with it. Treasure Video Games, Vivendi, or what? Conspiracy on it. Nothing. I don't know.
$150.
Why does Stretch Panic matter? Is it just a good game? 9.88 plus. We're looking for $200 here.
Fair warning.
$170.
Bro, the new WATA cases are going to clash with your old ones. If you're collecting a trio, for example, you're going to want them all to have the same case. Yeah, Simon, I'm going to have to waste money recasing them. WATA said they'll have details for recasing. So get ready to spend money doing nothing.
Fair warning.
You own the entire pop of Metropolis Mania. You've cornered the market on Metropolis Mania. I don't know if I should be happy or sad for you, Alma. You have a sneaking suspicion that the real inventory could be significantly higher than what these pop reports suggest, just from a handful of your own inventories. For example, you have a couple dozen Tank. Zero shown on the pop, but that was a known rare Wii U game. Yes. See, that's why CCT, I was putting so much emphasis on how Breath of the Wild looks compared to the rest of Wii U. Because I don't really think Breath of the Wild is going to be an outlier. I think it was an outlier in how many people sent it off for grading because it became so fucking hyped. But I don't think 678 copies on the pop report of a Wii U game of something as popular as Zelda is going to be an outlier when we talk about Super Mario 3D World, New Super Luigi U, Super Smash Bros. Wii U, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Color Splash. I think all of those games have the potential to catch up in those numbers. They'll just take a little bit longer. But if any of those games ever catch fire, like if Color Splash tomorrow jumped up to like a $700 game, the market would flood with them. So,
fair warning.
Those got to consider that.
$28. $30.
Stretch Panic is by Treasure. That's why it's special. That doesn't even resonate with me.
Fair warning.
Why does the developer Treasure matter?
Next lot.
Or the publisher. Yeah, Treasure.
$55.
I slowly learned I know nothing about Stretch Panic. Except that it's like, you know, a PS2 game that I know the title of.
$60.
Fair warning.
Two new GBA 10s.
$2.
Super Puzzle Fighter 2 and Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards.
$30.
There are two GBA 10s. Sacred Cards makes perfect sense. Sacred Cards has so much available stock of that game. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 on GBA, though. I didn't think there were cases and cases of it, but...
$48.
Treasure made shooters like Gunstar Heroes. There we go. Treasure's GASF.
$80. $85. $90.
Okay, everyone just said the exact same thing there.
$120.
Everyone just said the exact same thing about Treasure.
Fair warning.
Apparently they made Gunstar Heroes.
Next lot.
Puzzle Fighters was a case game too? Alright, there we go.
$32.
And they made Ronald McDonald on Genesis, Mischief Makers.
Fair
cool.
warning.
Sounds like Treasure has some really cool games under their belt.
Next lot.
Everything Treasure is sought after.
$40.
Tiger Woods for 84, Tiger Woods for 57. WWE SmackDown versus Raw, 9.88 for $139. Let's go. SmackDown versus Raw.
$95.
Entering into PS3 here.
Fair warning.
We had Call of Duty Modern Warfare Game of the Year Edition, $67. Call of Duty Black Ops, not for resale? Yes. Console pack in, 9.68 plus.
$120.
Super Puzzle Fighter 2 only has 11 graded, interestingly. Yeah, Sacred Cards is the literal top of the GBA pop, I believe, with how many copies are submitted.
Fair warning.
You mean I think that Breath of the Wild could wind up at 5,000 or more based on what I'm seeing here? Maybe not. Maybe the hype already drew a lot of them out, but I've not graded one of my copies, and I have lots. That seems crazy to me, CCT. Like, the thought of Breath of the Wild having 5,000 sealed graded copies.
$14.
What's your time frame on that, CCT? Would you be thinking in the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years?
Fair warning.
It doesn't seem unrealistic. Like, you know what I mean?
$18.
It's not completely unrealistic.
$22.
It also just seems like that would be such a large number. 5,000.
Fair warning.
It seems like
Next
the
lot.
value would never keep up to where people even need to send in that many
$44.
copies. 15 to 20 years is your timeline. Okay.
$58.
Okay, maybe. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Okay.
Fair
15
warning.
to 20 years? Okay.
$65. $70.
I could see an argument for that. Black Ops, the NFR,
Fair
sells for
warning,
$149.
$75.
Black Ops 9.4A sells for $80. Skyrim was a 9.0A for
$80.
$49. Fallout New Vegas 9.6A++ with a slipcover
warning.
on it, I believe. Slipcover looks like it has some
$85.
wear to it, though.
$90.
Probably still a 9.2. 7.5.
warning.
Holy shit. Slipcover really has some wear to it.
$100.
Yeah, kind of creased up over there. I'm sure it's
Fair
all
warning.
around the edging. Yeah. Chafing damage.
$110.
Scafing. Low slipcover on that. 9.6A++ though.
Fair warning.
$120.
Ikaruga. As if that's treasure as
Fair
well.
warning.
You saw
Next
VGA
lot.
graded a modern Game & Watch. Will these ever become
$28.
rare? I don't think so, Germ. I don't think those Game & Watches will ever do anything. They just overprinted the shit out
Fair
of them.
warning.
Like, they printed that thing into the ground. Maybe in another 5
Next
years
lot.
it'll do something, but
$2.
There's a lot of those.
$28.
that was Grand Theft Auto 5
$30.
9.0A for $55. Little Big Planet 8.5A with a
Fair
puncture in the case back.
Next lot.
People went after Breath of the Wild
$2.
Wii U with thoughts of Twilight
$14.
Princess GameCube on the brain, though. I think it's a different situation. I just think the existing volume will still be
Fair
there,
warning.
Keebler. Like, we just saw a bunch of those
Next
come
lot.
earlier and faster than a
$1.
lot of other games.
$2.
But I think other games can do that type of volume given time.
$4.
Or a hype wave, right?
$6. $8. $10.
Like I said, if for some reason Color Splash
$12.
gets hyped up
$14.
next week and the price on that game shoots up, we would just, like, people would just send in a
Fair
fuck ton
warning.
of copies.
Next lot.
$2.
All these PS3 360 games are
$30.
going for less than grading fees. Tell these consignees just put them on Facebook Marketplace.
$34.
Yeah, pretty much. Here's Castlevania Curse of Darkness again. We just saw the 9.8 copy not
$38.
too long ago there. Now we have the 9. I think it was a 9.8 we
warning.
saw last week.
$40. $42.
Yeah, 9.8 A plus,
$44.
$336. Which that has to be the top of the pop. I assume
Fair
that's going to be a pop one, highest of the pop. Now that we know.
$46.
Let's see. Castlevania
warning.
Curse of Darkness, 9.8 A plus. Pop one, top of the pop.
$48.
8 total. Yeah. So in that, do you think that
Fair
this
warning.
game would now sell for more if it was sold next week?
$50.
If we brought that 9.8 A plus forward a couple weeks, does it sell for a
Fair
bunch
warning.
more? Might. Certainly might.
Next lot.
$1. $24. $28.
This copy sells for
$30.
$77. Oof. Oof. On Castlevania Curse of Darkness there.
$32.
Here's Disney Skate Adventure. Genuinely a very fun game. It's like a Tony Hawk clone, but all
$38.
Disney. Fun game. Fun game to muck around on.
$42. $44. $46.
You know people who are hoarding those Game & Watches for sure? Yeah, I feel like everyone
Fair
did.
warning.
$48. $50.
It's hard to judge how much of the pop is littered with stuff that came out of the woodwork from the hype sales. Yeah.
Fair warning.
Well, that's what I mean though, right? If there is no hype, a lot of the stuff doesn't come out.
Next lot.
So a lot of the
$2.
supply, you know what I mean? If it's literally not worth people's
$30.
time to send this shit in and sell it, no one's gonna bother. So it'll stay like low pop rare when really it's all out there. People just don't bother with it.
$36. $38. $40.
Color Splash to the moon. Yep, I'm a Color Splash spill.
$44.
Color Splash shill now.
$48.
Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure sells for $77. Enter the Matrix,
$60,
9.4A on this one.
$70.
You won the WWE Top of the Pop for like 130 bid.
Fair
Yeah, that
warning.
was the SmackDown versus Raw, right? 9.8A.
Next
Take a peek
lot.
at the pop report.
$1. $40.
Yeah, this information is definitely going to take a couple of weeks for people to, like, you know, be moving on it faster.
Fair warning.
Yeah, 9.8A. There you go. And 4
$48.
9.6A plus. Solid. Solid grab
warning.
there. You can't argue that.
$55.
Yeah, that's a big yoink. The Matrix sells for
Fair
94 bucks. 2002 FIFA World Cup, 9.4A.
Next lot.
$1. $28.
Sells for $79.
$30.
9.4B plus on Half-Life 2. What is the pop on Half-Life 2?
$32.
Because it feels like we see this game
36,
always.
$38. $40. 40,
It is the number
40,
1, 2,
48,
3, 4, 5.
50,
It's the number 6
$60,
most submitted
65,
Xbox game.
$70,
Half-Life 2.
$75.
And there are
$80,
0
$85,
A++ pluses on it. 0!
Fair
Jesus.
warning.
It's crazy. Xbox, no one cares. Like, these
Next
numbers are
lot.
pathetically
$1,
low. You have Halo
$30,
2 at 383, right? Everyone fucking sending in their Halo games. Halo 1 and Halo 2. Then you drop all the way down to
Fair warning.
73 copies of Star Wars Knights, 66 San Andreas,
Next lot.
49
$1,
Call of Duty.
$34.
Like, that's it. There's no one sent in any Xbox. That is crazy.
Fair warning.
Half-Life 2 9.4B plus sells for $109. Madden 05
Next
sells for
lot.
$57. Blitz 02
$2,
sells for $61.
$40.
Wolfenstein Tides of War 9.4A on this one.
$44.
This is probably like the only copy graded.
Fair warning.
There are 5 of them.
48.
3 9.6A
55,
pluses.
$60.
This is 9.4A. Happy holidays to you and your family. Hope you've been doing well. Sorry about your Jets this past weekend. Oh. Appreciate the comment, DeGreen Shiz. I
Fair
hope you have a
warning.
wonderful Christmas as well, dude. Hopefully you can take some time with the family. Also, Zach,
$75.
Mike White getting hurt
$80.
was the end of the season. Like, on the arm of Mike White, we genuinely might have done it, man. We might have frickin' done it. Zach Wilson going
Next
back
lot.
in was just like, that's it.
$2.
That's the season.
$34.
A good team wasted. A good team wasted. Detroit. Detroit's
Fair
going to make the playoffs, man. They're doing it.
$38. $42.
Goff is unstoppable, the Green
$46.
Shiz. He can't be stopped. Jared Goff is an
$50,
MVP.
$60.
The Lions are going all the way. Castle Wolfenstein sells for
warning.
$104 there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
$65.
9.48. This is that Konami release. Kind of a harder one to find.
Fair warning.
You think if you kept submitting the
$70.
same game over and over to WATA, grading it, cracking it, and paying, they would eventually
warning.
cut you off.
$75.
I don't know. Would they?
Fair warning.
Would they cut you off
$80.
if you just kept doing it? I feel like they just keep taking your money.
Fair
I feel
warning.
like they just keep taking your money because fuck it.
$85.
You want to drink the Kool-Aid so bad. Man. Oh, yeah,
Fair
it's
warning.
fun. It's fun.
$95.
I have Goff in a super flex league, so I've been following this man all
Fair
season.
warning.
$100.
Jalen Hurts and Jared Goff every single week.
Fair warning.
Oh, Xbox is extremely
Next lot.
underpresented, Chris.
$2.
Extremely underpresented.
75,
Like,
$85,
the illusion of
95,
rarity on Xbox, I do not think
$100.
reflects reality at all. I think people just do not give a shit.
Fair warning.
I don't think there's any like, oh my god, like every sealed Xbox game is rare.
$30.
I just think no one cares. Yeah, WATA
Fair
would love
warning.
you to do that, exactly.
Next lot.
Goff and Hurts, no regrets.
$38.
Exactly. It's been good, it's been good. Stafford was my other
$42.
quarterback, but he was an absolute bust.
Fair
So
warning.
thank God I took Goff late.
$44.
Fair warning.
I think people just don't send it in, Nick. The Xbox pop reports can be
$46.
deceiving. Many people won't send a game. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just underrepresented, and yeah.
Fair warning.
There's more Xbox out there than what meets the eye right now.
$48.
Underground 2 is a 9.48 plus here. Cool game. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Fair
2,
warning.
The Battle Nexus, sold for 149. The other one, the first one, sold for 124.
Next lot.
$12.
Oh yeah, Mike. Some of these weeklies are big, man. Some of these
$85.
weeklies are long. This one
$90.
tonight in particular is a juicy weekly.
Fair
I think
warning.
Xbox has a very few standout titles, so people will send in
$95.
every copy
$110.
available of a few Xbox games that are sending in. Halo and Halo 2. That's what you mean, right, Thane?
$130.
Those are the only two games we're sending in on Xbox.
Fair warning.
How's the girlfriend doing? Ring soon. Not a ring soon, but
Next
she's doing
lot.
great. She just got
$60.
she just got accepted into a master's program, so she is doing
$70.
awesome.
$75.
That's gonna be fun for the next 2 years of our life. For getting her master's degree.
Fair
Here's
warning.
Bioshock Infinite,
$80.
9.88 plus. The Grail is here. The Grail is here. Assassin's Creed 2 is
Fair
9.68 plus for 149. Bioshock Infinite
Next lot.
doesn't even crack $100.
$1.
It didn't even crack. Oh, it did. 104. Phew. $104.
$28.
Here's Fear, 9.0A. I don't know if
Fair
Fear
warning.
has a do not sell before
$32.
copy or not. But this is a black label copy. Let's see if the maybe
warning.
we can just check.
$36. $44.
Maybe we can see if Fear has a DNSB.
$55. $65.
What the fuck are they calling it? Jesus. No, they just have
Fair
one
warning.
variant listed. 5 copies total so far.
$75.
Fair warning.
Wacko Wombo. Holy shit, dude.
$85.
Holy shit, man. Seriously, you guys, that's crazy, man. $49.99. Thank you so much. Congrats to you and your girl for the master's program.
Next
Sending
lot.
good vibes.
$2.
Greatly appreciated, man.
$28.
Greatly appreciated. That's huge, man. Thank you so much. I'll pass it along to her as well. I'll make
Fair
sure
warning.
I'll make sure that she sees some of that money as well. Maybe we'll go for a nice
Next
supper or
lot.
something to celebrate.
$75.
Much appreciated, man.
$140.
Fear went for 109 there. Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City Stories sold
Fair
for
warning.
55. Halo Combat Evolved
$160.
Anniversary 9.68 plus with the slipcover on there.
$170.
You have one of those 5 copies of
Fair
Fear on the
warning.
pop report? Nice. How much did you have to pay for your
Next
raw
lot.
one, Super Junk, or did you buy it graded?
$110.
Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary goes for $200. Here's Halo 4, 9.88 plus, the most graded Xbox 360
warning.
game there is. Single highest pop went to Halo 4.
Next lot.
9.88 plus closes at
$55.
$134. Here's the 9.68 plus.
Fair warning.
$65.
Fair warning.
Yeah.
Next
F
lot.
getting a ring for the girlfriend. Just
$1.
buy the ring on VHS.
$7.
Buy a sealed copy of the ring on VHS.
$9.
Much better investment.
$12. $16.
Much better
$20,
investment.
$22.
That's gonna
$24.
appraise nicely into the future.
$26.
Raw during the peak, graded
$28,
9.48. I think I spent
$30.
like 120. Nice.
$32, $34.
Not too shabby,
$36,
Super Drunk. That could be
$38,
worse.
$40, $42, $44, $46, $50.
Halo 4 back to where it should be before I got
$60.
back to where it should be. You got both of them. Jesus, you're not going to be able to buy
Fair
every
warning.
single copy of Halo 4, Alma.
$65.
There's going to be too many copies of Halo 4. You will not be able to keep up.
Fair warning. Next lot.
Do any of y'all find it easier, cheaper to buy during these auctions over ungraded sealed games on eBay? For sure. For sure, man. Like, if you want something in high grade, even just in solid grade, like say you want a 9.48 plus, right now it's almost like always going cheaper on Heritage unless it's a premium ass title. Right? Like if you want to get a Mario or something, you're not going to come here and save money. Most likely not. But if you're just looking for a random PS1, PS2, Xbox 360, Sega, like something that is even a little bit off of the mainline games, you're going to probably get a better price here. Like you saw how much stuff was ending at like prices below the cost of grading. So, yeah, except for the PATs, the premium ass titles, seriously. Right? You're not going to save money on a Mario Kart 64 there, 8.5A plus for 6,600. Legend of Zelda 9.0 B plus 4,000. Pokemon Red version 9.2A plus Rattata for 2,640. Pokemon Red 8.5A plus late print, somehow almost selling for exactly as much. 9.0A on Pokemon Yellow first print, 2,160. And on the other side, Medal of Honor 7.5B plus. PS2, $35. Off to play some Warzone? Simon, did you grind out free multiplayer weekend, man? I grinded so much Warzone this weekend. Jesus Christ. I had to get all of my guns leveled while it was free. So I grinded out the multiplayer weekend. Literally just sitting and waiting to queue into shipment. Yeah, eBay generally isn't good unless you if you're watching a ton of auctions on eBay, you can do really good. If you're bin hunting on eBay, you can do really good. But most of the stuff sitting on eBay, like if it's sitting on eBay, it's probably not that good of a price. So, yeah, if you do sign up, mister, I mean, accounts are free and stuff. Do keep in mind the end price is also going to have taxes on it if you live in a tax state and shipping. And always make sure you look at the buyer's premium. Like when you go to bid on an item, it'll always say one amount and then it will say with BP. Always look at the number with BP. That is the real number that you will be paying. So just keep that in your mind if you do register and you start bidding on stuff. Some people miss it and then they're mad that they have to pay an extra 20% or something. Just always make sure you factor that into your bidding. You got the Golden Fennec. We got to squad up sometime. Yes. Oh, I got the Akimbo pistols and I maxed out the RPK. I think that's what I'm going to roll. And the MCPR sniper. I didn't do Fennec. I took the P90 to max level, but that was probably a waste of my time, to be honest. It's very easy to miss an auction on eBay. That is why you can find stuff for cheap. Many people don't show up. 100%, 100%. That's why I said if you watch a whole bunch of eBay auctions, you can also do really well. But that does involve you every single week, every single, day almost, checking ending auctions, making sure you're on top of everything. And yeah, realistically, if you're going to use eBay a ton, you should probably just get a sniper tool, honestly, to save yourself time. Yeah, I loved the P90 back in the other Warzone and in Modern Warfare 2 and stuff, but I just don't know if it's that good in this Warzone. Yes, exactly, Keebler, exactly. Always make sure you look at that extra fee there, because you're gonna have to pay it if you win something. So this item right here, like this Metal Gear Solid, it actually sold for $6. Plus the $29 minimum. So the person who sold this, their take home would be $6. So yeah, some stuff sells extremely low here. It's always worth taking a look. Always worth taking a look. And if there's a certain game you're looking for, you can just use the homepage, type it in, see if an auction's coming up. And it works out like that. I got a dip too. So, on that note, thank you all for coming out on Tuesday. Thursday, Pioneers auction. Can I convince you guys to come to an Atari auction 2 nights before Christmas? Is that possible? Is there any world in where that is possible? Christmas Eve, we'll look at some Atari games together. Thursday, if you have the opportunity. Hopefully you guys can make it out. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you again to the people who donated tonight. Wacko Wombo and Simon Space and motherfuck. I can't think of the other person's name. The other $50 donation. Ugh. I can't think of who that was. Fuck! I feel bad about that. But huge thanks to you guys. Happy holidays. If you don't come back out for Thursday, I'll see you guys on the Tuesday after Christmas. Have a good night, everybody. Aunt E! Yes, Aunt E! Thank you. Jesus Christ. Greg is a scammer, no doubt. Aunt E! Thank you, man. Woof! Thank you for getting me there. Perfect. Have a good night, everybody.